right.
didn't see you there. We're testing. Did we solve the echo issue?
Testing.
Are we echoing? Let's see. Hello.
Hey, everyone in chat. We would love to hear. Do we have an echo right now?
You are good.
Sounds smooth.
Yep.
Got the echo.
Are we all echoing?
All right.
Listen,
Now,
I will
Now
give
I'm
you
gonna
advantage
further
on your next
inconvenience
D20 roll if you
Dustin.
tell us in chat if we have an echo.
yeah.
I'm gonna further inconvenience Dustin because I had this brilliant idea. Why don't we watch the trailer for Velvet Lodge now? And y'all head over to Elder IENT on your socials, follow, and that way you can keep up with whenever we announce things about it, because it's premiering June 28th. Roll that beautiful beam footage.
All right, we're gonna watch some trailer action.
For just a moment, you almost feel as though this incredible weight, like someone has put the entire sea on top of you.
Hello, and welcome to the Velvet Lodge. Our story begins in the cold,
My name is Nicolette Veritas.
biting and a violent cold.
Oh, hello. It's nice to meet you. My name is Melody.
You have all been invited to something only disclosed to you as an ongoing hunt.
Eliza Hill. Very nice to meet you.
A letter you received a week ago.
Nice to meet you. I'm Bodie Pierce.
One, very cone-like in shape, falls directly over where she is sort of beginning to stand.
Oh my god.
I've got a gun and a pair of stilettos. That's the best I got.
I feel my breath.
And there's something there too. There's writing on it.
My heart, it beats.
From it lies another key.
I speak the words
That yours?
and then repeat.
Wait. She's scared. She set these traps for a reason.
Worried about us being the new playthings for whatever this creature is.
I swore I was never gonna look at your face again.
So if he asked me, that must mean shit's really bad.
I go up to hour 6.
We don't know what we're up against. We've hunted monsters before, but this is different, and you know it. Who do you believe the easiest to manipulate? There is something waiting for you at the end of this lodge.
So hot.
And we're back. Hello. Well, I mean, we're back, so it's hot.
Wait, we're back?
Yes.
Mics are hot. Hey! Wait, what are we doing? I'm sorry. I was looking at a book.
All right, well, let's dive in. Why wait?
Yeah, that's good.
I want to ask our audience a question. What if before everything went to hell, the BFGs had an evening where they were all hanging out? Like, let's date this maybe before Daggerford. I think that's when things started going to hell. So what if we were all sitting around looking for something to do? And Seisha turned around to Petunia, Harold, and Rakira and said, "Oh, you know what we should do?
Not go to
Play
Daggerford?
Labyrinths and Leviathans."
Oh, I am so down.
I think that sounds mighty
It's a
fine.
game. It's a game. It's a really fun game. You get to play a greased up penguin in it. It's awesome.
I beg your pardon?
Yeah, you get all greased up. You're a full penguin and you just slide around.
Seisha, what is this game?
Okay, so we are not bringing up that penguin.
Oh,
I mean, I
Okay.
think Harold already did.
Well, I asked Voss earlier if he wanted to play, and I told him he couldn't play Creek again because I don't know what to do with a greasy penguin, and he just walked out. So I don't know. But, you know who is downstairs? Oh, hang on. And Seisha crosses over the door and opens it. And who should be standing there but...
a green lizard in a lab coat. Hey guys, I just saw Voss. He left. Said something about not being. He said he was like a greasy bird, a penguin, whatever that is.
Kinku.
A kinku. Oh, I know what a kinku is. They're not greasy.
No, penku.
A penku.
Because he wanted to be a penguin, Kenku.
So what are you guys doing?
Apparently not being a penguin.
Oh, Salazar! How would you like to play a game?
I love games.
Okay, it's a game where you get to be an adventurer.
I love this game.
Come on in, come on in.
And he like starts sifting through and he like pulls out his jawbone boomerang. Who are we saving?
Oh,
No.
not that kind of game.
Okay,
You're gonna need this. And she holds out a book. And on that book is a title that reads Labyrinths and Leviathans. Okay.
Seisha, I can't find my character sheet from the last time we played. I think I might have left it on the Radiant Citadel. Is that okay? I should just like, should I do that again? Should I do?
Yeah, just make another character.
Oh, you can do that?
Yeah.
I don't want to play boss if boss isn't gonna be here. That feels like a waste of time.
Yeah, the two of you are kind of a team.
Yeah.
Well, I'll just have to. I'm sure the rules are easy enough to learn.
Oh, they're super easy. All you have to do is pretend you're somebody else, and you're gonna need these.
Okay.
And Seisha hands Petunia a set of 7 polyhedral dice. And I'll let you know, or Harold can let you know what to roll when I ask you to roll something. Basically, you just say what you want to do, and you do it.
So it's a creative narrative game based off of probability and statistics?
Yes.
Okay. We'll figure that out.
Hey, Petunia.
Yeah.
Can I borrow those rocks?
Oh, I have more.
Wait.
Here.
Okay.
I mean, I'm okay with
This is
hearing.
like her new thing. She has a whole bunch of these rocks. I mean,
Oh,
I'm gonna pour them out. We're actually making a new room in the tavern. It doesn't matter.
Just to
I was
store
gonna see
these,
if Biblio.
or display them, or store and display them.
Mostly
I asked if Biblio would consider staying like this and just holding them, and he croaked at me, and he turned into the chest, and I put a set in him, and he swallowed them, and I'm really nervous about getting them back.
The Biblio's plan?
You're not getting them back. You fed Biblio your polyhedral thingies.
Yeah. Good
Well,
point.
last time we had one more person, though. Maybe we should see if we can get one more person.
Oh, hang on. I'll be right back. And Seisha goes thundering up the stairs. And a few minutes later, returns with an absolutely stunningly gorgeous woman who has bright red hair, about the color of the little guy sitting behind Dustin and Devin, actually. It's about that shade of red.
Yeah, it is.
Yes. And she enters the room with Seisha as Seisha turns to her and says, "So you'll do it, right?"
I mean, I guess. It was kind of fun the last time. Voss isn't playing that greased up penguin again, though, is he?
No.
Okay.
Oh, come on. I like the greased up penguin. Why is everyone so anti-greased up penguin?
Because there's a lion? I'm gonna be a
There's
lion.
I like
You're a
the
lion.
greased up penguin, but you know, everybody's got kind of a thing. So if you, I'm trying to be the opposite of your greased up penguin.
I appreciate that. Wait, what are you being?
I figured the opposite of a greasy small being that's a bird is this really large elephant person with a book.
I love elephants with books.
Is that a thing?
Yes.
I mean,
Sounds
I've met
very
Loxodon
charming.
before. Huh?
It sounds charming.
I mean, I just I've met Loxodon before. I've always kind of wanted to be one. So yeah, I'm gonna be a Loxodon with a book.
I love it. What are you thinking?
Me?
Salazar.
Well.
Oh, Harold, what are you? Yeah, that's right. You said you weren't going to.
I'm not gonna play boss
again.
if I can't be boss. So, I think I'm gonna be a Kinku. Yeah, for sure. Because I can't be a greased up penguin, but I can get as close as possible. And he's gonna be a monk. He's gonna be a talented monk who drinks a lot, and he's from a group called the Silver Daggers, and his name's Hook, and he's drunk all the time and wants his brother, who's a part of the Golden Lances, to leave the Golden Lances.
Oh,
and his
so
Talon.
So instead of being a greased up penguin, you're gonna be a sauced up penguin. Okay.
That's right. Except I'm not a penguin. I'm just a Kinku. But I am sauced up, super saucy.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't have to be a. Do we? What do we have to choose from?
Here, this is the book. Just look in there. Y'all explain who y'all are playing while I help her out.
You see Salazar looking over the book as well, and he's like, "Oh, look! You can be a lion person, and this kind of person, this kind of," and he's like, both the intelligence of Salazar and I think Petunia just gets locked in. Petunia for something else, Salazar for another thing, and he looks up at Seisha and goes, "Do I have to use these numbers? Because I roll pretty high. I'm gonna make one of these lower. Is that okay?"
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, and he actually scratches out intelligence and makes it base level.
I love Salazar.
I just don't want to be super powerful. That just seems like unfair.
I mean, the whole idea of this is that you get to be.
I know we get to be adventurers, but not all the adventurers are super powerful. That's kind of the whole thing of being an adventurer. Sometimes.
Yeah, look at me.
I mean, yeah.
I got.
There it is.
You're very charming, but you're not as strong as V. That would be very weird if you had like.
This is true. I don't think anybody's as strong as V, personally.
For what it's worth, my intelligence doesn't appear to be very high either, but mathematically I don't really need it for this kind of build.
So I'm supposed to be really smart. What happens if I can't pretend to be really smart?
That's what the rocks are for.
You don't have to pretend to be really smart, Orkira. You are really smart.
I mean, I appreciate that, and Orkira will intentionally sit down next to Petunia and be like, so it says that I gotta put a spell in the book, but then I gotta prepare the spell that's in the book to another part of the book, and then I gotta do the thing. I gotta put spells in 3 different places.
Okay, so it's like, okay, wow, that's really okay. Well, here, and she'll start explaining how the wizard spell stuff works. It's like, so you prepare this if you want to use it immediately. That one you can still, but it's gonna take a lot longer. Yada 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 yada.
Oh, it's like somebody actually studied people in our world and wrote it down mathematically on how it would work in a formulaic pattern.
Yeah, like physics.
It'd be nothing like this. Let's be honest with ourselves. This stuff, come on. It's a little nerdy, don't you think?
I don't know. I think randomness and happenstance tends to have a pretty big impact on our lives, Harold.
That is definitely not... you're right. I'll leave it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
What if we were characters in a game?
Come on, let's not. Don't get into that stuff. I'm not trying to get philosophical. Go ahead,
Angel. I think you've been reading too many books now.
Seriously.
I mean, I've had that thought a couple times.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Orkira starts looking towards the fourth wall for reasons.
So, does everybody have their character?
Yeah, hold on. I'm just finishing up the backstory.
Oh, there's a backstory?
Yeah. Am I supposed to say it out loud?
I mean, you could say it out loud, or you can hand it to me and I can read it.
Okay, here you go.
Okay.
Wow, that is a lot of backstory.
Wow.
Do we also? I didn't come up with any backstory. Do we also have to have a front story and a side story?
I will run the front story, and I think you guys handle the side story.
Oh, okay. Where do we put that on the sheet? Petunia, help.
Oh, sure. So you want to put that there, put that there. Yeah, you put that there. Yep. Okay.
Oh, there's a lot of writing in
You're
this.
on the right track. If my math is right.
I mean, your math is almost always right, I think.
He has an absurd amount of notes over here.
Well, I have to make sure I'm getting the most out of the rules that you did.
No, I'm not judging.
Okay,
No judgment. I seriously just... Gariel, what are you playing?
Yeah.
Well, I took the Triton I was playing before, and since the last time, I decided to tweak it a little bit, change just a few things, make it a little more canon, if you get my sense, because this world here that Labyrinths and Leviathans based off of is actually I've actually done some competitiveness with the source material, if you will. You can actually win a lot of money off of people who think that they know what they're doing, but they have no idea what they're doing. So
source material for this?
Yeah, it is.
What's it called?
MTC, Mystical the Conjuring.
Oh, I didn't take that subclass. I took something else.
Yeah, so I'm gonna alter my my Triton here, and I'm gonna make her into an oracle, and I'm gonna worship the god Thassa.
Okay.
Oh, are you? Wait, so you're a cleric now?
No, still a fighter, but the Eldritch Knight kind of wizard is where it is. So more of seeing into things. So I think kind of playing off of Petunia here is what we're gonna do.
I just made the best adventure I could make.
What'd you make?
I made a Leonin, and he's a paladin of Heliod, which is like the sun god of justice and protection and saving people. I've got to do a lot of that. If you get hurt, I'm gonna make it so you don't get hurt.
Perfect.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, so that's what they turned.
Yes,
That's what
I've
they
got
turned
mine.
Paylor into. Okay.
Fighter.
Oh, I'm sorry, Petunia. What?
I said I've got mine. I'm going to be playing a human fighter.
Ooh.
Cool.
That's okay. Nice. What's your name?
Oh, I didn't think about that. I'll think of it in a second. I'll fill it in at some point.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay. All right. I think we're ready. Are you guys ready?
I have no idea. That's a lot of numbers, but I'll do my best.
Okay.
I'll help
Orkira.
if you need help with the complicated stuff. It's okay.
I think everything on the sheet is the complicated stuff, but thank you.
Here's the thing with Labyrinths and Leviathans. The rules are more guidelines, really. You can use them or not use them as your table wants. So if it's too complicated, we can cut stuff back. If it's more fun for you to do stuff with numbers and crunching and things like that, we can accommodate that. That's the great thing about the game. It's whatever you want it to be. It looks fun. Yeah.
I mean, I had fun playing with all of you the last time, but I played something that was a lot easier to do. So I'm stretching my wings and probably knocking things over. But I've got Petunia, right, Petunia?
I don't know if I'm gonna help you not knock things over, but we'll work together.
Okay, that's fair.
Let's get started. I am ready.
Okay. All right. So, our scene opens on a small town. It's a simple town. All around are homes built using clay, limestone, marble, wood. Primarily clay and marble. There's a definite divide between the haves and have-nots in this town. Among the people who have found great wealth trading or adventuring, you see beautiful homes of white marble. Some of them have flecks and veins of silver through them. The most prolific residents have absolutely incredible sculptures of marble surrounding their homes, depicting great heroes of the era doing remarkable things. As you make your way through this town, you find a building in front of you. It's of simple construction, wattle and daub, really. But it's beautiful. It's beautiful because you can hear pouring out from inside music and laughter, people having a good time, lots of camaraderie. And so you feel yourself drawn to this building. Do you go to the building?
I have Stacey, your words are really making my brain make pictures. But do we know each other? Are we all together?
You do not know each other.
Okay. Then not Salazar. Helion. Helion is looking at one of these big statues of one of the heroes, and he stands there for a little while, but the music kind of attracts him after a while, and Helion's gonna go inside.
Okay.
Well,
how about the rest of you?
Is there alcohol inside?
There is alcohol inside, yes.
I'm in. I go right in. No hesitation.
Okay.
I adjust my vest. I ruffle my feathers. I sleek down my beak. I walk right in.
Petunia?
I will walk through the door.
Okay. Gariel?
Well, to paint the picture a little bit of what this Triton is, she is female and fairly short, a lot shorter than me, but has long coral pink hair and soft aqua white blue skin. There is a little bit of a wrapping over one eye that kind of hides under that her other one, which is full black scaleras, looks over and looks up and kind of nods a bit as she walks in to this establishment.
And finally, Orkira.
Oh, we're not all together. Okay. Yeah. So I'm playing a big elephant with a lot of robes and books and things. I'm gonna look in the window. Does it look like there's light coming from this place and where I can read?
Absolutely. It's well lit.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll go on in. I think my character likes reading because there's a lot that I gotta read on this character sheet. So he's gonna go on in and find a place to sit and get a drink and pull out 1, 2, 3. Oh, I got a lot of books. I gotta count how many are in my inventory, but I got a lot of books. And Christopher, I know it's hard to say. Christopher puts all of these books down on the table and just starts reading through things. Yeah, Christopher.
When you walk in, you are greeted by a woman who is average height. She's got this beautiful golden skin about her and gorgeous curling waves of hair. Dark hair, so dark that you almost see your reflection in it. It's just captivating, and it bounces as she walks. And she approaches the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of you as you enter the building and says, "Hello, darlings. I suppose you'll all be wanting a seat?"
Hello, darlings. Seat.
Excellent. Well, unfortunately, we only have one table left open, but there happen to be enough seats there for each of you. Would you be all right sitting together?
One table, darlings. And I go to the table.
You see Salazar looking around at the game table, and he's like very keen, even though he has the lizard ears, the holes in the side of his head. He's like definitely like picking up on what's going down. And he's like, his eyes get wide with excitement, and you see him like perch his head back, and then his throat waddle like gets real long, like the garden lizard, and he goes, "Yes, one table, please."
I turn to Salazar. I'm like, "Hey, you are a really good actor."
I'm just doing what you guys are doing. You guys are doing voices, and I was like, "Oh, okay, I guess that's the part of the game."
Yeah,
well,
you're great at it. You're
your voice was awesome. How'd you do that thing with your throat? That looks super cool.
I'm just a lizard, and does it again.
Hey, listen, never sell your throat thing short. I guess I should come up with a voice. I should,
What do you do, a voice?
Yes. Well, you don't have to do voices.
Okay.
Do whatever you want.
Okay.
I'll just do the same voice I did last time because that was hard enough to do because I had to do a weird thing to try to, I don't know, I don't have Salazar's thing, but... I will sit at the table, please. I'm gonna need a lot more to drink.
Good at this.
We are really good at this. This is a lot of fun. Thanks, Sathya.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yes, I will sit at the table, please.
Right over here.
I hope you all don't mind. I have a lot of books.
Don't mind, darlings.
Oh my goodness.
How do I tell if I'm being, if someone's being sweet to me? I've never met this person before and I've been called darling. Like twice.
How would you know as yourself?
I'd read their body language and their vocal inflection and...
I think you would use insight. I think that's the skill you would use.
Oh yeah, we're supposed to roll the things.
Like.
Okay.
According to the rules, at least from my
yes.
interpretation of the rules.
I looked at these numbers for like 10 seconds before I decided I was just going to do funny voices. It's amazing how much you already know about this system.
Well, it's
No,
you.
zero shame. I'm impressed.
Yeah,
So what does your character look like, Petunia?
So, for Kira, you want to take the die that has 20 sides on it.
Yeah,
okay.
do it.
And then look on your character sheet, right there, where it says insight, and there's a number next to it.
Okay.
So you roll your d20, and you add that number.
Okay.
And then tell me what that number is.
I'll do that and figure out the math and figure out where that number is. Petunia, you were gonna say who your character...
Here, let me see your sheet. I'll show you.
Yeah. You help with the numbers and also you can describe who you are. Here, which one is that?
It's that one. And I am...
What do you look like?
As you all...
Oh.
Gariel, you looked like you wanted to say something a moment ago.
I was just enthralled by this. So my character just kind of stands there and looks at this assortment of others, and it's just a full-on Wooburg of people that we... so...
What's a Wooburg?
It's a descriptor of colors, but it, it's five. All five is what it means. It's a complete set. So there's 5 of us. So,
Okay, makes sense.
And
is that our party name? Are we the Wooburgs?
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are the Wooburgs.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, it's WUBRG.
Wooburg.
That's what So.
I'm the Wooburg.
But anyways, so she'll walk up, wearing full plate, but it's made of coral, and has a bident strapped to her back, and we'll just kind of walk over, and I suppose if we must, we will do at a table and sit together. But perhaps I will just stand, as it seems like our Loxodon friend here has quite a bit of books, and I don't want to intrude.
Oh, that is fine. The books don't mind either. We could all read together. Okay, all right, Petunia, what do you look like, and what am I supposed to roll?
Right, okay, so you roll this one, and then you add this. Here, I'll write that number under your sheet. It'll be easier to just look at that number and...
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and then so, okay, so it looks like, according to my equipment, I'm wearing chainmail. I am in traveler's clothes, so that makes sense. I have a crossbow on my belt as well as a longsword on my back. I guess I've got a shield as well. It looks like I'm carrying I think it's a Dungeoneer's pack, so it's got it's fairly hefty, and it's got some rope hanging off the side and a little water skin. So that's really neat. All these little things that come with this character. That's so neat. So yeah, that's what they look like.
Well, they...
like hair and eyes and stuff like that.
Well, while you're thinking about that, I'm going to turn to the books, and I'm going to look over them, and then I'm going to look to our person who had us sit at the table, and I'm going to wave them over just wave him over with a big feathery hand. A big feathery fist, but it's a hand right now.
Okay. She walks over to you. Yes, darling.
I lean forward and say, I need a drink.
Wonderful. What would you like?
Whiskey.
Absolutely. Anyone else care for a drink or something to eat?
Absolutely.
We have mutton. We have goat. We have cheese. We have, what else would they have?
We have drinks.
We do have drinks.
We have drinks.
Oh, okay, yes.
I feel like I'm being encouraged. Oh, wait, sorry. I feel like I'm being encouraged to have a drink, so I will have a drink as well.
Is there anything particular you would like, darling?
Something that's, strong. Very, very strong.
Another whiskey it is.
Oh, I was thinking coffee, actually. Do you have a coffee?
We do have
Yeah, coffee, please. Lots of coffee.
I mean, I would like a drink, but my character, on the other hand, would not. So,
Okay.
she'll say, water, please.
Of course.
I would like one of every food.
I don't know
are
how to do that.
hungry. Okay.
Every drink.
Every drink.
Every drink.
I've apparently sat
I
down
would have every drink.
I've apparently sat down at the table with the people who have the biggest stomachs. Okay.
I'll be back. And she scuttles off.
I just like food, and I figured my character would also like food, especially since he's like a big lion guy, and he's got this big black mane. He looks very scary, but but he has this like kind smile that stretches across his face, and he's very muscular. But you can see like most of his chest, and he's got this big lion pauldron on one side and this Spartacus pauldron on the other, and on his back there's this big hoplite shield, and it has the symbol of Heliod, and it looks like a horseshoe with feathers, or maybe like a basket with leaves. I don't know. It's. I thought it would be a sun, but it's not. And he's got a spear on his back, and he's got these like chainmail leggings and this like skirt that also has like the symbol of Heliod.
Salazar, is the pauldron you said that looks like a lion? Does it look like your lion too? Are you wearing a pauldron that looks like you?
It's metal. It's not like a lion's head. But yes, I am a lion person.
The symbol I think is a crown of laurel.
Oh, that does make sense.
Yeah, well, I'm wearing a vest, I'm wearing pants, and I look like I haven't washed in a long time. Some might even describe me as...
Don't. Don't.
I can fix that, and I'm gonna cast prestidigitation on the greasy penguin. Wait, you're not a
That's
penguin.
a great idea.
You're a.
Why didn't you give that to Voss?
I didn't have that spell.
Oh,
Did
yeah,
I?
that's a good point.
I don't think I had that
It's an
spell.
excellent way to use that spell.
Okay,
It really
yeah.
is. Very
It's a
clever.
very underrated spell, even in the real world.
So I guess
wish I
I'm
had
not
it for
greasy
real.
anymore. And I turn to you and I say, thank you.
I am very happy to have helped. If you need it again, just let me know. I'm practicing that anyway. It's
I
very.
am very drink.
Wait, guys, we don't know each other. So, hello, fellow adventurers. I am Heliod, protector of Heliod, or protector of those under Heliod's shining grace.
Hello, fellow adventurers. I am Hook.
From the stage, the song changes, and it becomes a very jaunty, happy tune. And you hear someone begin to sing about the great hero Talon of a company known as the Golden Lances.
Ah! Oh, Hook stands up on the table! Right away on the table! And he starts dancing.
I think that's what you call a plot hook.
That is.
I need you to roll your d20 and add your performance.
Okay, all right. That's the one, right?
Yeah.
That's it. Okay, here we go. I'm rolling.
Whoa, those are some very bouncy dice.
Yeah, they're really slow for some reason. Did somebody cast a feather ball on my die? Hold on.
I promise.
Let me just real quick.
I brought these magic tablets from Sigil, and sometimes they need like a reboot, and you're supposed to use something called Chrome, and you're supposed to use a thing that's hardware acceleration. It says, try that.
It's an 11.
An 11.
Yeah. We got there. It was a journey.
So you jump up on this table and you begin dancing.
Oh,
It's a decent dance. It is one that you've seen before. In fact, it is the one you saw when Eloquin from the Golden Lances first performed this song. And the rest of the company in the room stood and began doing this dance.
Oh, the rest of the Golden Lances are here?
No. This is from your memory.
Okay, good. Because I was about to flip them off real hard.
As all this is happening, Christopher was putting out a bunch of books and was like starting to flip through and had taken like little tiny spectacles and put them on the end of his trunk. And then the dancing started, and now he's just grabbing all the books and going, "Oh, I did not know that there was going to be dancing. I thought this was a table. I'm so sorry. Hold on. I have so many of these."
Dancing is for table, darlings.
If the table is for dancing, then where are we drinking, eating, and booking?
And at that moment, 3 servers cross over to your table and begin setting drinks haphazardly between Hook's feet, trying to avoid his steps as he's drastically kicking and moving all over the place.
Yeah, I am. And as soon as the drinks are set down, I'm going to stop my dancing, but I wait until they put them all down because I want to see that they can actually do it. See if they're capable of managing my monk-like acrobatics. And then I'm going to get down and start drinking. I'm drinking hard. Drinking real hard.
Is there a mechanical benefit? Salazar.
No, there's no mechanical benefit to that. That is purely a role-play choice, I think is what Goblins would say just told me in the past.
How many fourth walls are we breaking?
Goblin in the tavern.
I mean, here's the good news. We made it an entire hour before we accidentally broke the fourth wall, so I'll take that as a win.
What fourth wall?
I'll tell you about it later.
Yeah,
that's a whole thing.
2.
Or Kira looks over at the side once again and then looks back. Okay, so what are you drinking?
Well, I first, before we go on, I need Salazar to roll a d4.
Oh, okay. Let's see. 1, 2. This one only has 4 sides.
I hear that's the best dice.
I got 3.
You got 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Petunia, do you have a character name yet?
Well, they're a knight, so maybe like Sir something.
Sir something. Sir something. As the servers are setting the food and beverages on the table and Huck's feet are moving all about, he clips a huge mug full of beer. And it flies at you and lands on you and douses you completely in beer.
Oh, Stacia, hold on. Stacia, could I try to grab it with my sleight of hand?
Yes.
Okay. And you see this big burly, obviously, if because of the holy symbols, would be.
I'm gonna need you to narrate in Salazar's voice, please.
Okay.
Terrible.
That is correct.
We knew what we signed up for when we did this.
100%.
We knew what
So,
we signed up for
yeah.
when we did this.
Sorry, my throat got stuck in between the voices. And you see this guy who's this big lion that you would think is kind of like V, where he gets like real strong and then just charges after things, but he has all these holy symbols, so maybe he's like Seisha, but he's real fast, and I rolled a 17.
Oh, that mug starts flying towards Sir Something, and lightning fast. It doesn't seem like it should be possible. This paw reaches out and snatches the mug out of the air. Not a single drop spills from the mug as he returns it to the table.
I think Hook was trying to give this to you.
Thank you very much, Mr. What was your name, sir?
I am Helion.
Helion. Good to meet you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Am I doing it right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you want to introduce yourself?
Oh, well, you know, I guess we're going with Sir Something. I mean, that seems to be
one word or two.
Maybe they. Wait, what?
One word or two. Or three, actually. Sir Something, or Sir Something, or Sir Something.
Sir Some of the Order Thing.
Some of the Order Thing.
That's 6 words.
Let me just write
I
that
am a Knight
down.
of the Order. That's part of my
what
my
order?
build as well. It doesn't say.
Well, you can. No. I like this. Sir Some of the Order Thing.
Sir Some of the Order Thing. Yeah. Sir Some of the Order Thing.
Perfect.
That's cute. I like that.
And what do you look like?
Oh, well, there are knights.
We covered that.
Yeah.
That's right. What about let's see. I don't know.
Ariel has not introduced herself yet. If she chooses.
Yes.
That's true.
That's true.
You. What is your name?
So standing there, sipping on the water that got brought to her, she looks over and says, "It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. My name is Sumadrin, Oracle of Sasa."
Good accent.
That was really good.
Yeah.
What can I say?
Voices. Okay, so as you're all enjoying your food and beverages and chatting with one another and just sort of making small talk as people who are sort of forced together into a situation do, you hear the music kind of dip down a little bit. And I need everyone to roll me, it's a perception check.
Perception.
Okay, perception.
Oh, I'm really good at... No, I'm not. Wow.
I'm not good at that either. Well, I never thought about that part.
I'm good at that because I'm always searching for the next drink.
How can my character have glasses and not see very well?
Why is it? It's so... What is happening?
Or Kira, I think that's exactly what glasses are for, is because you don't see very well.
Oh, I am not. When
Okay, I guess that makes sense.
I have really great. My character has really, really good perception underwater.
But
But unfortunately, we're not. So that's I rolled a 3 on the die, -1. That's a 2.
Well, I don't have anything special in it, but I did roll a 16, which is a pretty good.
It's very good.
I got a 12, which is amazing for a guy so deep in his cups.
I got an 18, which is amazing for a guy who has glasses.
There you go. It's glasses.
Yeah.
I got a 7.
Okay. Anybody who got above a 12?
Oh, yeah, hi.
You hear commotion in the street outside. Voices that sound panicked and agitated. you can't quite make out what they're saying because of the ambient noise in this room, and they're singing loudly about this Talon guy fighting against a woe thing.
Oh, yeah.
The dreaded woe thing.
Hate those things.
Hey, Seisha?
Woeful.
Yeah.
So I'm a big elephant person.
Yes.
I got those big ears.
Yes.
Can I do something with the big ears so that I can hear what they're saying outside? Because I don't want to go out there because I think my character is not the kind that would rush out there, but be curious enough to like one of those big floppy ears would go. Whoa.
Did you get the familiar spell?
No, because I didn't. There was a lot already on the character sheet, and I didn't want to have to go to another character sheet with another character, and
I don't want to stop you from playing the game the way you want to play it, but my character would be outside.
I mean, hey, go for it. Do the
Noted.
thing. Yeah.
Christopher.
Yeah. Hi. Oh, I'm sorry.
Did I say that
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You got it on the first try. I had to practice.
Yay. All right. Let me see here. You want to try to use your ears to...
Yeah, I figure I got like big floppy ears. They should be able to do something, right? Maybe I just don't see it on the character sheet.
You know what? It's not on the character sheet, but like I said, you can do different things. And so I am going to ask you to roll perception and insight. I want you to take your insight bonus and your perception bonus, add them together, and then divide them by 2 and add that to your roll.
You all watch as Orkira looks panicked for a moment.
Here, let me show you. Let me see. Okay, so you want to do, you take this number and this number. You put, here's a little thing. You stack them off. So it's like this, divide. So this is what that little bracket means divided. You know, you're familiar with that?
Yeah, I'm just bad at it. Okay.
Okay, well then, yeah. So yeah, then she'll show it.
Okay. All right. So I rolled on this dice 20, and then I get a +5 to my insight and a +2 to my perception. So
that's gonna be 7.
That's a 27 because I rolled a lot on the D20.
But you got a 20 on the 20 on the.
Yeah.
That's crazy. You're natural.
That's really good.
Really good
That's
in the game.
That's called a crit.
Did you win?
It's a critical success.
I mean, I just critically successed. So yeah.
So
Thank you, Petunia. I appreciate you helping me with the
math.
math.
To add your number to it because that is an amazing roll. So you're sitting there.
Well, but I want to add the number because Petunia showed me how to add the number.
Oh, okay.
So yeah. So 27.
Wow. You have to divide the added numbers by 2.
Oh, Petunia, I got to divide by 7.
Oh,
Because it was insight and
Or by
perception.
2. Was it on the 23?
Yes. Okay. So you hear, and does anybody else go outside?
Well, if they go outside, I will with a cup in each hand.
Okay.
I'm not going
sorry.
outside. I'm just turning it. I'm turning a big ear.
Dustin, you're amazing.
Oh my god, oh my god.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Yes! Yes!
y'all, he changed the overlay so slick.
That's so good.
I love it. Okay.
Everyone in chat, tell Dustin he's awesome.
Okay.
Too late,
so
I said it.
raise your hand if you go outside.
I hear the because we hear the commotion, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Salazar, you said you go outside.
As soon as I hear that somebody's in trouble, I'm gonna be the first one to help.
Okay.
I hear commotion outside. It sounds like people are screaming.
Where did everybody go?
Yeah, I know.
Yes. I'll yell to you so you know that that's I communicate.
Oh, then my character will go then. I rolled a 2, so I assumed I didn't hear it.
Oh no, you did not.
Yeah.
But I did, so I can tell you, right? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So all of you move outside.
I'm still sitting, drinking a coffee, listening.
As you all are moving outside, Christopher hears voices saying, "But it can't be. It's been years since that happened. How could it happen again? She was banished. And another voice says, I can't tell you, but I was on my way into town and went to stop by and make sure they were okay. We hadn't seen them for several days, and we found them like this.
I wonder if my character knows Banished. I know that spell, but does my character... Christopher's gonna get up, flipping through their spell book, kind of idly.
I wonder if I've ever done that spell before.
And I'll follow everybody outside, because I'm interested in finding out about Banished.
Okay. So, everybody gets outside. Kira, you're a few seconds behind them.
I mean, that makes sense.
And as you get outside, you see people gathered around a wagon. And they're all talking amongst each other very animatedly. They seem very concerned. The majority of these people are in very simple clothing, but you do see a few individuals in robes with a cloth that extends over their left shoulder and is tied down at their right hip. And you recognize these as people from the council.
Oh.
And they're talking very quietly and looking at each other like very agitatedly and concerned. And on the back of this wagon, you see 4 sculptures. They're remarkable. They're absolutely incredible. They're made of this beautiful limestone-looking stone. The detail in them is absolutely uncanny. You've never seen sculpture quite like this. But all of them are in the same position. They're all cowering. No, they're not dabbing. They're cowering.
If you do that with wings, how does that work?
And Orkira's gonna try to dab with her wings.
I'm gonna look for anybody that seems to be hurt or knows what's going on.
You see the man who is standing near the oxen that were pulling the cart, talking to one of the people in the important council-looking outfits. And you overhear the council member say, "When did this happen?"
I listen. What does the guy say?
Do you move over there, or do you stay where you are?
I will move over there. It seems like they need assistance from an adventurer.
Okay.
I'll go over there with him.
Okay. As you move over there, you see the council member suddenly turn his head and look at you. And it seems like he's going to stop you for a moment, but then he notices the holy symbol that you're wearing, Helion. And he says,
"Council member.
Answer freely."
I am here to help. Yes, please. Let us know what we can do to help.
Well, one of your order is certainly welcome here to assist us. And the man at the head of the wagon says, "Well, we haven't heard from them for about a 10-day. And so we became concerned, and I spoke to my wife, and she suggested that on my way to town, I stop by their home and check on them. And when I did, I found them like this. I thought perhaps bringing them to town, someone might be able to fix them. The gods could perhaps intervene and restore them."
Are you sure someone did not just sculpt them? In their likeness?
I can't imagine. And he looks around conspiratorially. And he leans forward and says, "The problem is Arcteus." That one. And he points to the oldest looking of the group and says, "Arcteus was investigating See, there's been rumors around the area. She's back.
Who is she?
Hythonia.
So he's pointing to this Arteus guy, and like, because he's done the investigating. Okay, I'm gonna go over to Arteus, right? I'm going to dust myself off. I'm going to grab him by the shirt and be like, "Tell me what you know!"
He's a statue.
Oh.
That's even better.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna do it anyway. I know that Arteus is up to something. This might just be an elaborate ruse. I've done stuff like this before. I pretended to be a statue in V's house for like a week once. I got a lot of trouble for that.
Christopher
A lot of property damage.
I mean, that's impressive. Christopher will follow you up, and I can help with an investigation if you are examining the statue. Would you like some help?
I will take one of my drinks and pour a little on his face to see if he wakes up.
You pour this whiskey onto his face, and it seeps into the stone.
I'm
And
making the statue drunk.
as it does, it vanishes, and the stone emerges from under where the whiskey hit, completely dry.
It's very porous.
And I will say, as Hook, I will say, "This guy stole my whiskey!" And then I'm gonna punch the statue.
What?
Yeah, I'm punching the statue.
What? You poured this?
No. You need to drink it, not absorb it. That's a different thing. How do I punch him?
I need you to roll to hit, but at advantage?
Oh wow.
Wait,
I'm doing even better than I thought I would.
Because it's a statue, and it can't dodge you.
Hold on. I would like to use my I have this divine power.
Okay.
Yeah, help me punch it.
Why are we punching the statue? It could be a victim, right?
Well, it is a victim of my punch.
I'm gonna while that's going on, can I attempt to do something else?
Yes, you can.
What
would you like to do?
I would like to cast Brainstorm, or I think the book says it's Identify, but Brainstorm's a much better word for it.
That's interesting. I like that. Okay.
That's clever.
Okay.
And I do have it prepared, so it'll take me about a minute, but I'm not ritualistically casting it.
Okay.
My character is gonna go on over to Samuridin.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they're gonna say, because I think I'm reading this correctly. Oh, that is a very good idea. I can help you with that if you would like.
Yes, I would appreciate any assistance on this while our Kenku friend attacks the statue.
I found it, Stacia. It's actually my fighting style. I have protection, and I want to impose disadvantage on the attack roll.
Oh!
So you're just gonna roll normally then.
Oh! Well, I rolled twice already, so I'll just roll a new one, a brand new one, and we'll just do that. 26. And but can I see that Helion is trying to stop me?
Yes.
I will raise my fist back and punch this thing, and when Helion steps heroically into the way, I will realize that I'm too much like the Golden Lances. I'm letting my emotions get the better of me, and I'm taking it out on people who can't protect themselves. And I will look at Helion proudly, and I will say, "Sir, you look like you need a drink. Even filthy Kenku got a drink." And I will hand him a drink.
And Helion will take it, and he looks at you, and he goes, "You offered him a drink. Are you going to try and hit me too?"
I look at you with the intensity of 1,000 suns, and I just say, And then I will start drinking my whiskey.
That's awfully aggressive.
Well, you said
No, it's just not the way he heard it.
Oh.
you said 1,000 suns, and I worship the sun god. So yeah, I'll drink it.
All right, we drink together. Yeah, we're best friends.
Okay.
See, this is how we're bonding as a team. The two of you are gonna drink together, and the two of us are gonna do identify together.
And I will turn and look to Sir something.
Some of the order thing.
Right, some of the order thing. I apologize. I will turn to you and I say, and what's your name, traveler?
Sir, some of the order thing.
Sir, some of the order thing. Nice to meet ya.
Nice to meet you too.
I cannot say I've ever heard of the order thing, Sir Sum.
It's a obscure one.
I'm sorry, this is Ethan.
I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with homebrew.
Then you shouldn't be drinking what our Kenku friend is handing out.
Or as we like to call proxies.
Oh, you're talking about something else. I thought you were talking about the beer. Okay.
No, I'm sorry. I was referring to
Is there
our.
another supplement for other orders?
No, just you're fine. You're
Oh, okay. So order. Okay. I don't know if I can make additional benefits.
So we don't.
Okay,
What do you find?
What?
I'm gonna jump to Gariel and Orkira, who are casting an identification. Or I'm sorry, a brainstorm. And what does it look like when you cast this spell? What do you do to cast it?
What happens when it goes on the stack?
Well, you see, my character, her arcane components are cards.
Of course they are.
And we'll pull out this card that says brainstorm across it, and we'll lay it on top of the statue that she is looking to identify. And once it's at the very end, to complete the minute-long casting time, she'll turn it sideways.
Oh, that's a beautiful card. That is a beautiful card you've got. Where'd you get the artwork for that?
I had it commissioned.
Very nice.
I'm gonna have to talk to your artist. That's super cool.
So you turn the card, and as you turn the card sideways, you turn it, and a light sheds out from around the card, and it's in these thin, sort of silvery wisps, almost like strands of hair, and these strands wrap around the statue. This is different from how it looks when you normally do this. This is unusual. And so these strands wrap around it, and then they twirl and they come back up, and they move into your ears and go into your head. And you have a vision. And Orkira, since you're there helping, I'm going to say that they also go into your ears and into your head, and you share this vision.
Oh yeah, I come up next to where the card has been turned, and my character has pulled out a quill and has done the thing where you like tap it on your tongue. I don't know why. And then the way they cast the spell is they're gonna write as my new friend is turning their card. They're gonna write.
Oh, you're casting too. I'm sorry. Okay.
Well, this is how I'm helping. I'm doing the whole flavor thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna write on the statue. What's going on?
Okay. Same description. The silvery strands that almost look like hair come up, and they move into both of your ears, and you have a vision. Ooh, you see a family.
Thassa is showing me something.
Oh.
That's me describing character flavor as you give this description. My character says that.
That's really cool.
That's good. That way we'll know what you
that.
Good.
So yeah.
It Gariel has a card that looks just like it.
I know, like
I totally forgot.
The fact that you've got these cards and this artwork is super cool.
Okay,
Continue
so-
your description, love.
Yeah, you have a vision, and you see a family, and it's the 4 people that are in this cart. There's a man who is older, standing at the head of a table outside in this nice courtyard area. His presumably wife stands next to him. She's very regal looking, and she holds her head high, her shoulders back. She looks like someone who has a lot of self-assuredness. Seated at the table is a man probably in his 20s, and he is holding hands with a woman who looks to be of the same age. You recognize these 3 as the remaining 3 statues.
Oh.
You can't hear what they're saying, but they're talking amongst each other. And the older man looks troubled. He pulls out a scroll and sets it on the table in front of the young man. The man unfolds it, and it's strange writing. Does anyone here speak Celestial?
Ooh.
I mean,
You
I
do?
do, and my character does. Yeah.
Well, yeah, your character speaks Celestial. Yes. Okay, perfect.
I'm not
You
listening.
can read the writing.
Oh.
It is an account that speaks of a creature. Her name is Hythonia. She is known as what's called a Gorgon. She is very powerful. She was mistaken for a god at one point. She had wreaked havoc on a large part of the world and was defeated by valiant heroes and locked away. The older man is frowning as the younger man reads this, and the younger man rolls it back up and says, "So it's true then. She's back." And Gariel, you can understand when they're speaking. The young man says, "So it's true then. She's back." And the older man nods gravely. And then you hear something. It's very subtle. You almost miss it at first. It sounds like whispers, sibilant whispers. And they seem to grow. And the people gathered at the table suddenly sit upright or brace themselves, and they begin looking around wildly. And you hear a voice that says, "You are getting too close to my secrets." And they turn toward the voice. You realize the voice came from where you are. And you hear a sound like metal on metal. And all of the people look terrified. The 2 seated jump up, and they begin to try to backpedal, but there's something holding them in place. They can't seem to backpedal, and you realize that their legs aren't allowing them to move. And they crouch and they cower in terror at whatever this is that's in front of them. And you watch that stone color creep up from their legs and rise up their bodies until there's nothing left of them but the stone that they're now resembling.
Very punchable stone at that.
Very porous stone.
Yes.
And the vision ends. And you find yourself standing on the back of the wagon once more. and a council member is looking at you expectantly.
I am too, while I'm drinking with Helion.
You're noticing that your mugs aren't getting any emptier.
Yes! I'm holding on to this forever. The tavern's just gonna have to part with it. And as a tavern owner, I know how shitty that is, but they're just gonna have to deal.
I think Helion thinks that this is an adventuring bonding moment, and so he doesn't stop drinking until Hook stops drinking.
Oh, buddy.
I need each of you to roll a Constitution save.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
that's okay.
While this is happening, I'll say that Samudrin.
I understand. I just never thought about that.
Oh, hang on.
Samudrin will speak, describe what she's seeing as it's happening, even though I know our Loxodon friend here is writing it down.
Okay. Yeah. So when you get to the part and where you said you don't read Celestial, did I hear that right?
I can understand Celestial.
Oh, okay.
Or my character can. I can't.
Okay, then you also understood the scroll.
So what I'm writing down, I'd like pulled out a little notebook and just writing everything down, and then I'm gonna once I'm done, pull out the piece of paper and give it like a squinty little look, and I'm gonna cast encode thoughts, and I'm gonna hand the paper to the council member and say, "This is what happened." And if he takes it, then all of a sudden he gets the vision too.
Oh, okay. So he takes it and just locks up, and his eyes go wide, and it's like he's glancing around as if he's singing something.
That'll take a moment. We can go to the whole drinking thing.
So my drinkers, what did you get?
An 8. Is that good?
Did you add your the con score?
Yeah.
Con save score.
Oh yeah.
Okay, 25.
I feel scholarly. Oh wow.
Okay. So Helion, you're a big dude. You got that big lion metabolism. So you're drinking with Hook, and he's kind of slight. He doesn't have a lot of meat on him, and
yeah,
so
got
it
feathers.
hits him a lot harder than it hits you. You're not even buzzed, Helion.
Well, I'm not trying to get drunk, because if you're drunk, it's harder to save people. I was just drinking with my friend.
Not for a drunken master.
You, Harold, you are staggeringly drunk.
Yes. Perfect. More powerful than ever.
Does that help you?
I don't know, but I'm a drunken master. I feel like I need to be drunk.
Okay.
I mean, it's in the title. I think
that tracks.
Taking appropriate action.
Yeah, I got drunken technique. It's only getting more technical.
Now, is drunken technique like techniques when you're drunk, or techniques you can do to drink more?
Yes.
Okay.
Did you stop drinking?
Yes.
Okay. And then Helion will stop drinking, and then he'll look towards everyone after Samudrin and I forgot. I don't know the elephant's name.
Christopher.
That's right. Yeah, it's such a weird name. That's why I didn't write it down. I thought you were like sneezing.
There's like a hidden R in there. I don't understand. But like, this is what I found.
But yeah, so I looked at him and I go, are we ready to talk to the what's a gorgon?
It's a big bull.
The big bull.
If you want to try to figure out what a gorgon is, I need you to roll history.
It sounds very Golgari.
Can I roll a history too? Because I know what a
No,
Golgari
Golgari, not is it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Anybody who wants to roll it, I will allow you to roll it.
Okay, Petunia, this is history, right? This one that's next to.
Yes, I'm very bad at it.
I'm not super good at rolling
Let's
things.
see, that's not a great roll, but like I still know I know what a Gorgon is.
Yeah, when I roll poorly, I
Oh
feel
wait,
fear
I
about it.
used the wrong word.
What
It's
was
not
wrong?
a Gorgon. Oh, wait, is it?
It is. Lauren is making a funny.
No, I used the wrong word. I misremembered.
Well,
Because I thought
in
yeah,
Theros, it could be Gorgon.
I think in
Faerun,
I think it. Yeah, you know what? I bet that's what it is.
Yep.
That's In Faerun, they're large bulls. That's why Orkir's like, oh yeah, it's
That's
a
why I
big
was
bull.
confused.
Yep.
Oh yeah. So I don't know if my character knows, but I rolled a 13.
Okay. What is
I
the
didn't
rest?
roll because I don't care. I'm just waiting for something to punch. Step 1 was drink. Step 2 is punch. Now I'm waiting for the punch side.
What happens in step 3?
I scream about my brother. You know
And
what?
step-
We're gonna stick to step 3.
Oh,
Somewhere
yeah.
in the background, you can hear Hook going, "Talon! Talon, they don't respect you."
Oh, he's a sad, punchy drunk. Oh no.
I rolled a 10. Not great. Not
Okay.
terrible.
Did anybody else roll?
I did roll and I'm gonna say I think it's a rabbit.
What was we rolling again? Sorry, history.
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 A 15.
I got a
Oh,
1.
okay, good.
That was good.
Yay.
I got a 13.
That's exactly what you needed.
My character's god is all about knowledge and lore and whatnot. So I figured it'd be good to have history.
Ah,
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
I'm built for fighting. So
Yeah.
You know that a Gorgon is a being that is, it has the body of a serpent with the torso, arms, and head of a woman. And on top of her head, there are snakes that protrude and
Like if
writhe around.
a Naga and a Medusa had a baby.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is. And like a Medusa, it is able to petrify with a gate.
That's not cool.
Why did the people who made this book, why are they calling something that's a big bull a Medusa? Or a Gorgon?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's weird.
See, there's a, I don't know.
Helion.
No, it's okay. You didn't write it. It's not your fault. Sorry, go ahead, Elian.
Helion got a 1, so he says, "Oh yes, the dreaded Gorgon. It is a rabbit that bites people from a cave and rips off their head."
Oh, yes, I have heard you are supposed to run away from those.
Well, I didn't get a high enough score, so I guess I believe him.
I'll never run away from a fight where people need to be protected from monsters.
Talon!
The council member who was speaking with the man that found the people turns to all of you and says, You look like you're strong individuals who are trained in ways of combat.
We are adventurers.
Yeah.
I mean, we are adventurers. We are
So much.
we are Wooburg.
Really?
I spent several years at magic school, yes.
No,
Outstanding. Would you be willing to help us deal with this threat? In exchange, we will reward you handsomely, and tales will be told.
I need not coin, for Heliod's glory will put me in the place where I need to be to protect people.
Hey, Petunia, why does it say that it's so expensive to put spells in this book?
Oh, you don't have to worry about that. This is just a one-off game.
I think
Okay.
Unless we
Look at
decide
that.
to continue it.
Well, so that's the thing. So Christopher's gonna look at how expensive it is to put spells in this book because it's really expensive, and say, I would prefer some coin, yes.
Coin is absolutely possible.
It's
Great.
very expensive to put spells in my book.
It is.
Hook, want drink.
Petunia, I should give you some more money. That's really bad. Wow.
Oh no, guys, we left the tavern without paying the place, and you see Helion. Helion, he looks really, really sad about this. He looks very disappointed in himself. And
the council member holds up a hand and says, "If you are going to help us, your coin is no good in this town. We will help you in return." And he turns and looks at a young man who's standing nearby, wearing garments that you recognize as those of an assistant to the council. And the young man nods and runs inside the building. The council member looks at you and says, "If you are going to embark on this quest, I would recommend you seek out the waters at the Temple of Clothis."
Oh, waters.
Well, that's beneficial. I'm wearing clothes right now.
Oh. And while you're there, and he holds out a silver coin, make a tribute, and perhaps Clothis will illuminate your mind.
Okay.
Yes. Can I roll religion on Clothis? I am
Yes, you can.
a God-fearing woman, so I imagine I would know who Clothis. I know who Clothis is, but
Absolutely.
we'll see.
Yeah, I saw in the book that name sounds familiar when I was looking up deities.
Or Kira, if you want to roll, you can as well.
That's.
Oh yeah, because this character actually like knows things. Okay, hold on.
I got a 22.
Oh. That's one of the higher ones we've gotten.
Or Kira's failure at religion checks continues. Oh, I got a 6.
Okay. Unfortunately, Orkira, that Clothis is a god. She's god S.
Yeah.
You know that.
All of my books are about magic, and none are about gods.
She is the goddess of destiny.
Oh, do you know?
I played that game for a while. It's good.
Uriel, you know that Clothis is the goddess of destiny. She is the one who... Oh, I'm sorry, that's right. You know this stuff.
It's fine.
Go
No,
ahead, sweetie.
I don't want to take it away from you, Angel. This is your game. You go ahead.
Okay.
Besides, I love hearing you speak.
By the way, I really appreciate that you picked Celestial as one of your languages.
You trying to teach it to me, but I still cannot grasp a word what you say. But it's still elegant to hear you talk.
You know that Clothis is typically a woman who appears with 6 curling horns and a long, long mane of pale hair that it's almost silvery in appearance. And it's rumored that she is the one who weaves destiny. She knows destiny. And some people suspect that the glowing silver strands that fall from her head are in fact paths of destiny. She would make a very, very sensible source for information.
So where are we supposed to give this this tribute?
At the waters of Clothis.
Yes.
Is that like a fountain nearby?
I think it's a temple.
Oh.
I believe it is down the street. It is near the Gruul area.
Samudin, since you know so much, why don't you take this coin?
And she'll take it.
Guys, I'm gonna be right back. Or, sorry, this is so weird doing different... Guys, I'm going to be right back. And then Helion, he goes back inside the tavern and he finds the barmaid and he goes up and he says, I was told my coin is not necessary, but I never take things that I do not pay for. And he'll hand her 2 gold.
You hand her the 2 gold coins, and she just kind of stops and stares at her hand for a moment, blinking as if she can't comprehend what's in her hand. And she turns and she looks at the man behind the bar and yells, "I'm going on vacation!" and walks out. And so the 5 of you make your way towards the Temple of Clothis.
And now you understand, darling, why I always give you that look when you give someone a gold instead of a nib, or dragon instead of a nib.
I make good money.
It's fine. I'm just saying. Now you know.
That's fair. I suppose we are kind of trashing the economy when we do that.
I'm doing it for character reasons.
That's fair.
Very noble.
So,
I like that. That's why I'm doing it too.
So you go over, and they're in front of this. Oh wait, I have a thing for this. And Seisha reaches into a stack of papers by her side, and pulls one out and hangs it on the wall behind herself. And it looks like this. And she says, the pools are laying out in front of you. And as you approach, you see your reflections in the water. And you see in the water little silver coins scattered about.
This is the place we do the tribute?
I believe so.
I pour one out for Talon.
Into the water?
Into the water, yeah.
Ooh, what are you pouring out? Is it beer?
Well, I
or is
got
it
my
whiskey?
endless mug of whiskey, so I pour one out for Talon.
Oh, high quality whiskey.
Into the
Yeah.
water?
Yeah, into the water, because this is that's a tribute to me, to my character. This would be the biggest tribute he could possibly do. He's pouring some of his whiskey into that water.
Could be frowned upon. I don't know.
No, that's good. That's good. I'm good with that. We'll roll with that. Is anyone else doing anything?
Real quick, if they don't like it.
Helion puts a hand on Hook's shoulder and he looks at him real sternly and says, "I hope you don't plan to punch the water."
I look back at him and I say, "Plan to punch." Hot water.
My character will throw the coin in.
Okay, good. Yes, that was the
Standing. Okay. So you toss the coin into the water, and it lands, and kind of you watch the ripples come out, and as you're watching the ripples, the water turns from crystal clear into a sort of beautiful bluish green, and the lilies, the lily pads that are scattered around coalesce and sort of form patterns on a body, on 2 bodies that begin to emerge from the water.
Are those bodies drunk?
Wait.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right.
So, the figures stand before you, and they are exquisitely beautiful. They are giving off this sort of divine aura that you can sense. And Gariel, you recognize these as naiads.
Ooh.
And they...
Does that question really matter?
Are they...
These are 2 beautiful women who are formed out of water with lily pads and
Right.
watery plants wrapped around them like a dress. And one of them turns her head and looks directly at Hook and says, "Oh my God, thank you so much." It is ridiculous that no one ever thinks that it's drunk.
Oh, Seisha, you're my favorite, and I love you forever.
Well, we should offer alcohol to more gods. This is amazing.
And Hook turns and looks back to her and goes, "Right?"
And the other one, who's a little shorter, just looks at the group, and she turns and looks at Christopher and goes, You're an elephant!
I am aware. Would you like some of... would you like some of my drink? And Christopher's gonna hold out the coffee because he still has his coffee.
Hold on.
He leans forward and sniffs at it and says, "Oh, that? I feel like if I drink that, I am going to. No, I'm going to drink it." And she takes it and takes a sip and hands it back. And she kind of smacks it for a second.
Hey guys.
And she looks back up at you, and you see her pupils dilate.
Guys, I think in the game we're supposed to get information from them, so it's probably good if they're not drunk. Yeah. So I think, Stacia, I'm gonna try something, and Helion touches the water. And how many of these water people are there?
2.
And I'm gonna do lay on hands, and I'm going to make them not drunk anymore.
I will say one thing. Before you do that, I do want to explain one thing because it might affect what you're going to do. The shorter of the two who drank from the coffee, she sits up and her pupils dilate. And she just goes, "Oh my God, that was so good. Oh my God, what was that? I am so here for that. Whatever that was amazing. Like, I am not even a little drunk anymore. I want to go write a screenplay."
Wait, perhaps you can tell us some information we're looking for.
Oh, yeah, no, we can totally do that. Okay, now do you want to do lay on hands on the water?
I'll do it for the one that didn't drink the coffee.
Okay, so you lay your hand on the water, and this beautiful sunlight kind of cascades out from your hand, and it dances across the water. And as it does, rainbows, sort of as the sun is hitting it in different angles, rainbows reflect from this golden light. And the taller of the two goes, "Oh! Thank you, I almost wooed."
Wooberg.
Would that have been a bad thing?
It happens to the best of us.
Terribly undignified for a naiad.
But fun.
You. It's you. It's the 5 of you.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
We are
Like
here.
it's them. And the shorter one turns and says, "Paraclete, what do you mean it's them? Oh my God, it's the ones from the prophecy, right? The prophesized one, right? And the taller one says, "Yes, I do believe they are. You have a destiny before you. Would you like to hear it?"
Yes.
Is it good or bad?
Good.
That
Any
depends
information
on
is good.
how
I
you
mean,
proceed.
any information is
with it.
good.
Let us hear this prophecy.
She will move again. Through the worlds, she will go. As she moves, 5 will stir, and they shall seek the things she fears. They shall journey beyond what's real. They shall move into, and she pulls out notes and begins going through them. They shall move into the underworld. There they will find help. There they will find strife. There they will find a Acantha.
That wasn't my joke.
A what?
Away in Niorno. Gariel, you recognize Niorno. Do you know Niorno? Do you actually know what Niorno is?
Go ahead, Angel.
Okay. It is a realm in the underworld where people who have regrets and sailors wind up. And then they continue and they say From there, you will emerge, or they will emerge, with the knowledge they sought. And that's the beginning of the prophecy, the part which we can share with you. What lies ahead, you must discover for yourself. We can only set you on the path. We can't tell you exactly what to do. We can't tell you exactly what lies ahead, because if we did that, we'd get in big trouble. But we can tell you that you gotta go to the underworld.
Oh, well, there we go. We should go to the underworld.
Tubular.
That is Erebus's realm.
Do we have to die to get there?
No. We can totally give you a way to get in there. We can open a door for you, and you can go through it. And once you go through it, you're gonna go through it. And once you get through it, you're gonna find stuff. And you're gonna do the stuff, find the stuff, talk to the people. And at that point, Paraclete, the taller one, just kind of lays a hand on Aleka's shoulder and says, you will proceed through your path.
Does that path include a doorway back?
You will proceed.
Okay.
Do you accept this journey, this prophecy?
Helion takes the spear off his back and the shield to his side, and he slams it down on the ground and stands upright and puffs out his chest, and he goes, I accept any challenge put before me.
And she looks at you, or Kira.
Wait, like Mimi or
No, Christopher.
Okay, I thought she was. I mean, that would have been cool. I'm interested in making some coin, and so yes, I will go forth.
And sir, wait, I got this. Here it is. Sir, some of the order thing. She looks to you.
Yes, I will.
Hook?
Do you accept this drink?
And Paraclete grins and holds out her hand.
I pour some on and I say, I accept. Oh.
And she reaches down and just kind of washes it off in the water.
Oh, I thought that worked earlier. I don't know. Here.
Well, because I was the water.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, well, she doesn't say that. You figure that out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then I will hand her my flask, because I'm not letting go of this mug.
She takes the flask and she smiles at you. And she reaches out and boops you on the nose. And you feel a tingle that just kind of spreads through your whole body, or on your beak, and it just kind of tingles through your whole body.
Does it make me any greasier? We can move on to Gariel. It's fine.
Are you greasy again? Don't you have the prestidigitation?
No, I'm not greasy. I'm
Okay.
I can do prestidigitation whenever I want, because it says it's at Will. I don't know why Will is so upset.
Go ahead with Gariel. It's fine.
Ariel? She looks at you.
Of course, we will do this. As it has been written.
And she nods her head and reaches down and runs her hand across the water. And as she does, behind it, there is almost like dirty water that follows her hand. It's dark. It looks like it's full of silt. And it, as you look into it, you almost seem to peer through it. And as you do, you see a river. And this river extends. You find yourself standing on the bank as you're looking at it. And the water extends far beyond what you can see. You know it's a river. You just know, intrinsically. In fact, everybody roll. What do I want to have you roll? I want to have you roll history or religion.
They're the same for me, so I'll either or. We'll say religion.
Normally, I'd be very good at this.
I know, me too. Actually, no, I'm not really good at either of those. I should have read more history books.
Good history's good.
I was too busy reading about the dicks.
Oh dear.
I got a 17.
You're really smart, honey.
Well, this character is.
I also got a 17, but I don't have any pluses, so it's just the one that's on the dice.
Good job, Salazar. Did anybody else roll?
I got a 7.
I have a -1. I guess I could roll and see.
How do you roll a -1?
I don't know, but let's find out.
I didn't really think about my intelligence as part of my build. It didn't seem very necessary. I rolled a 6, so a 5, so yeah.
Okay.
I did a history because I got a little dot next to it, so I got a big number, and so I got a 13.
Okay. For Kira, Giriel, and Salazar, you know that you are standing on the banks of the River Tartix. And as all of you stare out on this great expanse of water with islands floating through it, some of them have trees, some have ruins, some of them you hear anguished voices calling from, bidding you to step into the waters and come help them. You hear from behind you the sound of a growl.
Ooh.
Followed by the sound of a meow. And that's where we're going to take a break and go downstairs and get some booze.
That sounds a great idea.
Yeah, I could
Booze and
definitely eat.
snacks.
Yeah. I need a refill, so.
Maybe we'll reconvene here in about 20 minutes. Does that sound good?
Sounds good. We can do that.
Okay. So everybody meet back here in 20 minutes and we'll keep on playing.
All right. We'll be right back.
Okay, Seisha, how do you spell Hycanthia and Neornia and everything else that has an A at the end? I don't know how to spell any of these places.
Hythonia, who is the villain, is Hythonia.
Oh, wow, I was way off. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to take notes, but this is hard.
Yeah, she's real cruel.
Oh.
Yeah, she is the cruelest.
What makes her so cruel?
Well,
This was only one
find
to
out.
find
she
out.
turns
Yes,
people to
the
stone.
underworld.
Oh, I'm sorry. What makes her so cruel?
She turns people to stone.
That is
Yes.
pretty
So wait, things happened. You
Oh,
forgot.
things happened.
Yeah. As you were looking out across the water, you heard across the water, and
Oh, yeah, there was
there's up a new
growling.
picture.
Sorry, I got a drink.
You heard a sound behind you of a growl, followed by a meow. And as you turn, you see a creature with 3 heads. 2 of them snarling, actually one of them, a snarling, slathering dog head. The second one, another dog head, but its head is kind of tilted quizzically. And the third one, because I don't have another dog, is a cat head.
I mean, honestly, cats are way scarier than dogs. I don't know what all of you feel, but
I mean, imagine a cat the size of a dog.
Seisha, that's terrifying. 1 and 2. Is that V's scarf?
Don't worry about it.
Why don't we just keep on going? We got this. I will turn and look at this thing, and I will stare at the 3 of them, and I will say,
and the shoulder with the cat head begins to move forward.
Ah. I will attempt to pet the cat.
As you walk forward, I will surreptitiously hand you some snacks to offer to the kitty.
Ah, yes. I will surreptitiously hand the snacks because I don't know what surreptitiously means.
Helion will stand next to Hook in case this big creature wants to attack him. So I can impose.
Yes, I will stand guard while you feed the cat.
Well, that's what I'm doing because I can put my shield up and help block it.
I can too. I'll do that too.
Oh, you can get both sides of him. That's great.
Yeah, we get.
I'm safer than I've ever been.
Exactly.
And super drunk. I will give the treat to the cat, and then I'll give a treat to the middle.
You go to give the treat to the cat, and the middle dog head just goes and eats the treat out of your hand.
Oh.
And one of the paws reaches up and
I know what I will do. A genius maneuver. Now, I'm not going to step 2. I will take the treat, I will reel back, and I will pretend to throw it, and then I'll feed the cat.
Okay, so half the dog body spins to start to go after it. And you see the cat head just sitting there looking very judgmental at you. And then you hold the treat out. And the cat looks at you kind of disdainfully and then reaches out and just nibbles it and takes it from you.
Perfect.
At which point the dog heads kind of turn back. And the middle one looks at you again and goes, "What are you doing here?"
That's not the voice I thought was going to come out of that big dog.
I will say to middle dog, well, you see, we're lost.
Oh, this is not a good place to be lost. What are you doing?
We are seeking. Hold on, I gotta look at my notes real quick.
Is this the Neornia one? Here, I just got all the spellings from Seisha. Here.
This one, you were told you. Oh wait, do you have it?
We need, I think, help, strife, Arcantha, and Niarno.
Oh, yeah, no, Arcantha. She's here. Yeah. You need her?
Yes.
Can you show the way?
Got more treats?
Yes.
Yeah. I can.
I will hold up a hand with treats in it.
And the three heads converge and eat up the treats. And then he kind of steps back and bounds to the side and bounds to the other side and says, "Okay, are you ready to go?"
Yes.
Ha ha! And I'm gonna climb on top of it.
You're climbing on top of him?
I thought he was asking us to ride.
No, that you actually guessed right.
Oh, okay.
Salazar's big brain showing through.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, that means I'm not playing the character
right. He
right.
crouches down, but his butt's still in the air, and he wiggles his butt and goes,
Okay, climb on. It'll go a lot faster.
How big is this dog cat?
"Oh, it's giant. It's huge."
Can we all fit?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, sure.
I guess we're
Get on.
getting on the dog cat.
The cat dog.
The cat dog.
Are you sure it will be okay for me to climb on your back? I am big. I am an elephant.
You are big, and you are an elephant, but I'm kind of a magical creature.
Good to know. I did not want to hurt you with being an elephant.
Yeah, I appreciate that. It's very nice of you. Thank you.
I'm very well aware of my large feet. And I will climb on. I will climb on.
I guess I'll open the door, get on the floor, climb aboard the cat-dog soar.
Outstanding. So everybody's on board, and he like was in the butt up, pounce down position, and just takes off. And you feel like you should have been knocked off him, but you're completely comfortable, and you're fine. And you go bounding across these different landscapes. He takes you down the shore of Turtnix, and you watch islands and ruins and all these things go by. You see shapes moving in the water. You hear screams echoing across. Talib! What?
Does he say what? Does the dog say what?
You hear what?
Talib, they don't respect you!
Learn to adventure, noob!
No! They got to him.
Or Kira leans over to Salazar. What does noob mean?
I don't know, but it sounds derogatory.
Yeah, the tone of voice definitely was, that's not good.
Maybe it's an acronym.
Not only...
So anyways,
we'll figure it out.
Not only bad. There we go, yeah.
The landscape sort of shifts and changes around you, and you feel like you've gone through a lot more than what you're seeing. It's you have this sense of time passing, but it seems like it's only been a few seconds. And finally, he comes to a skidding halt. And as he does, you see in front of you a beautiful yet unsettling scene. Completely still waters stretch out ahead of you. Dotted around the landscape are wreckages of ships. Large algae-covered chains protrude out of the water and lift into a sky that's sort of a misty blue in color and vanish into something you can't see. All around you, the world almost seems to shimmer, and there is a sense that you feel deep within your heart of loss. And as you stare out across this water, you start remembering things, moments in your life that you would rather not remember. Memories of times that you didn't do enough. You didn't know enough. Times that you feel weigh on your soul. And Poppet says,
Oh yeah, by the way, this area is really sad. But we're going over here, so try not to dwell.
And Poppet very carefully walks across the... by the way,
my name is Poppet.
And Poppet very carefully walks across the water, and it just sort of ripples away from his feet, but he doesn't sink into it. It's almost like he's walking on glass that has a thin layer of water resting on top of it.
Badass.
And he takes you to a hallway, and he hunkers down and says, okay, this is where you gotta go. Just down that way.
Thank you, puppet.
Sure.
Are we still in the sad place?
Yes.
Oh.
And so,
go
as
ahead.
everybody clamors off puppet.
Where did you have? Never mind. I don't want to know.
For a moment, I thought one of those was Biblio, and I was going to be very impressed.
No, Biblio's only really good at wood stuff.
We got to teach him how to do fluff.
I don't think we need to teach him that.
Yes, we could teach him that, and then he could, like, be a cushioned rocking chair.
So what were we going to do next in the game?
Oh, okay. So, the hallway stretches in front of you, and it moves into darkness.
I will start lamenting a time I was sad as we're going through. As Hook bows his head, and he says in a voice that doesn't sound like his, "Come on, Hook, do the keg stand, man. Stop wasting our time, man. Do the keg stand." Hook trying. No, Hook, no, come on, man. Oh, he fell. He knocked everything over. Way to go, Hook. All that beer gone. No.
Have you and Seisha both been taking those improv classes at the theater?
I teach them.
Okay, so while Hook is having a complete meltdown over there, the hallway spreads before you, and he lets out a wail, and I need everyone to roll initiative.
Step 2!
Ooh!
Wait, we're fighting the puppy dog?
Nope.
Oh.
Good.
Okay.
Because I didn't want Hook to be punching the puppy kitten.
Nope.
There's a different... Are we fighting the hallway because it's split?
It's dark down the hallway.
Oh.
I have heard about fighting the gazebo.
I can see in the dark.
I have dark vision too.
Okay, who else does?
I do not.
Just so you know. 60 feet.
Where does it say that?
Just under your... above your senses, just under passive insight.
Oh. Yeah, I ain't got that.
So, okay.
I thought birds are supposed to have great eyesight.
I can smell the darkness.
Well, the numbers matter.
Oh, can I also use divine sense?
You can use it at the start of your turn if you would like to.
Oh yeah, this is the part of the game in where we go in rounds and things, right?
Yes, this is the combat. This is where I've built it all for this.
Uriel, what did you get?
11.
11.
Helion?
Never forget.
I got a 17.
Okie dokie. We're gonna start. Okay. First up is Sir Sam of the Order thing.
Yay!
Do you have dark vision?
No!
You see a dark hallway, but you hear movement. For anyone who does,
I do have a torch.
Oh.
Is it an action to light it, or would I need to light it beforehand?
I'll let you light it when you saw the dark hallway before Hook started screaming.
Well, thank you.
Actually, you know what? Since I'm doing that, if you would have liked to do Divine Sense before Hook started screaming, you can.
Okay, yeah, because, yeah.
Okay.
Important people know I'm sad about Talon. You know, he can be a big jerk sometimes.
So...
I mean, sometimes you are sad about things, about people who are a big jerk to you, and, you know, it kind of sucks, and working through that kind of... Oh, no, this isn't that kind of game. Sorry.
Oh, wait. You need to go away.
This is the kind of game I'm in.
Okay. You do not detect any fiends, undead... What else can I sense with that?
You almost have them all. It's just a celestial.
Celestials. You do not detect any of those types of beings.
What do we see with the torchlight?
In the torchlight, you see a large figure dressed in golden armor.
Ooh.
And he is standing
he's adorable!
front of a door. And next to him, you see, I don't actually have anything that, because I could have used this for it, but it was wearing armor, so I figured it'd be better for the sentinel thing. But you also see a figure that looks like a combination of a vulture and a woman.
Oh, Chunky Dragon! Seisha, you have the best toys.
A vulture and a woman.
Yes.
I found
it
this
looks very
cat
angry.
I brought it into the tavern. I hope that's cool.
Oh, yeah. We should keep him.
He seems like trouble. Like he'll knock things over, keep everybody up at night, bite them when he shouldn't, and then make lots of noises and eat all the food of his brother. I just get that. I get that feeling off him.
I mean, that's a cat, right?
He can stay in my room.
I also hear that they don't like birds.
He's all yours.
Also, Seisha, you better warn Biblio about not eating the cat.
Oh, he likes cats.
All right,
Yeah.
I guess we're going back out, buddy.
With barbecue sauce.
So, Petunia, what are you doing? You see these two figures ahead of you.
Do they?
Wait, I'm sorry.
Your animals are very cute. Are they not cute?
They are not cute.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
We know what we do with not cute beings.
True. Well, then I will swing with my longsword at the armored one.
Okay.
Wow, badass.
Please roll to hit.
I rolled a 17.
You hit.
Yay!
We do the bottom one, because you can do that.
Ah, yes, I can. That's a good thing too. That's 4 damage.
Okay. You hit him, and your blade cuts into a small section of the golden armor this thing is encased in, and the armor buckles slightly under the weight of the impact. Is there anything else you would like to do? Would you like to?
Yeah.
I'm assuming you moved to get to him, so that would be your movement.
Yes. And then, looks like I can action surge.
You have things called bonus actions you can use.
Yeah.
You can action surge once per.
Once per battle. I should save that for the right time. Let's
So
see.
you do get 2 attacks.
I do get 2 attacks. Oh, with my range, if I spend a superiority die?
You can do a lot of stuff with superiority dice.
Well, yes, down here.
That's if it's thrown. You can't throw your sword.
Oh, I cannot throw my sword. No, I cannot. do
Helion,
that.
you're going to be next.
Okay.
Helion, sorry.
It's okay. I know what you meant, Seisha. I was actually going to ask who was next because I was going to plan out what I wanted to do.
Got it. After you, someone else is going to go, and then Gariel, you'll be up after that.
Okay, I swung to attack again, but I got a 10 that time.
Wait.
No, wait.
Scroll down. Precision.
Oh, my precision attack, yes. My superiority die.
You could spin a superiority and add that to it.
That I can. See, I thought that would be useful for this kind of thing.
Yeah, it seems like you have a very mechanically sound sheet. I, on the other hand, thought Drunk Bird would be funny. Ooh.
I mean, besides a 2 to it, so it's a 12. It may not be the best this time, but that's the thing you get with statistics and probability.
When you land the first blow, it hits a little weird, And this shock kind of goes up your arm as you're bringing it around to hit again. And because of that weird, like, it's almost like hitting your funny bone. Because of that weird impact, it causes you to go wide and you miss on your second swing. Helion, what are you doing?
I run up beside Sir Sum, and I put my shield next to them, and I say, "Good creatures, forgive my party members' intrusions. We are searching for Arcantha." And I'm going to try and, I guess, persuasion them to not, because they haven't attacked us, and it was.
Well, we rolled initiative, so.
No, yeah, I mean, this is step 2. Step 2's happening.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead, no. Go ahead.
Well, I just thought because Helion is kind of like a protector, and they didn't attack first. Yeah. So.
Oh, yeah, no.
So can I roll persuasion, or is it not gonna happen?
Roll persuasion.
Okay. I got a 17.
Okay. Understood. When it is their turn, they will respond.
Okay. If they look like they're going to attack, can I do something? Can I hold my action to help protect or help? If they make an attack, then that is obviously them not being friends anymore.
I'll allow it.
Okay. Well, then I will hold to be friendly until they are not.
Okay. Gariel, your turn.
You have the hold friend spell.
I thought it was somebody else's turn before Gariel.
Oh wait, yeah, you're right. Okay. So the vulture bird woman says, looks at Helion and says,
"What makes you think that we would allow you to see one of the souls that were trapped here?"
We were sent by Kothis. Our destiny says we must talk to Arcantha to stop Hysonia.
"Ha!" And now, it is Kiriel's turn.
Okay. That.
You only get about 6 seconds per round, so.
Okay, so it didn't do anything other than.
Yeah, so I guess I guess we're still in friend mode.
Well, I mean, Sir Sum tried to stab it, so.
Well,
I did.
But
I did.
But I'm trying to calm that down.
I think I'll ready an action. I'll hold to see. I'll keep my slots untapped to see if I need to respond. Because my character's
I think in this game it's called spending mana.
Is blue, so as a blue character, I'm gonna just.
Oh,
just
you're
pass
blue because you're
the turn.
A C person?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. In that case, Hook, what are you doing?
I feel like a red person. I'm gonna punch them.
Okay. Who are you punching?
Let me ask this: does Hook think the one that didn't talk looks like they're going to fight?
I did stab him.
You stabbed him?
I mean, it's metal mostly. I mean, you just.
It's metal. I don't see a guy inside.
Nope.
I shout out, "Gagstan!" and I'm gonna run over and beat his ass.
Interesting battle cry.
Well, he's sad. I'm trying to roleplay the sadness. And I'm going to do a whole lot of shit because I'm a monk. So
yes, you are.
I'm gonna punch him.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe not. 11 to hit him.
That does not hit.
Okay.
So your first swing, you just kind of, and your arm like loops around. You're a little drunk.
I'm a little drunk. I'm not that drunk. And then I will punch again because I got 2 punches.
Okay.
Let's do that. And they're right next to each other, right?
Yes.
Perfect. Awesome. 16.
That hits.
Sweet. I'm going to spend a key point. I let out a large belch, and I'll use Stunning Strike. So I needed to make a con saving throw at DC 15.
Okay. Mm-hmm. You punch him. Just where are you punching him? Face, chest? Groin. You junk him as hard as you can.
Yes, I junk him.
It goes.
Oh, it's a junk. Is Jay and your name's Hook? You Jay hooked them?
I Jay hooked him. For the 4 of you at home that got that joke, this one's for you.
Seisha, what? Hook. When you punch him, what noise does it make?
Oh, yeah. When I punch him in the junk, I go nut tap for one of my mini parties. I will spend another key point to do flurry of blows and start laying into him again. And now I think if what you told me is right, I get advantage now?
Yep.
Okay. So here we go. I guess I should roll the damage for that first one. I never did do that.
Yes, please.
So he'll take 6 from the first one. The second, I get a 16 on that next to hit.
That hits.
So that'll hit, and he'll take 9 for that, and then I'll swing again.
Okay.
That's the first roll. The second roll. 23 to hit on the second one. So okay, so that's the third hit, and we'll take 8 damage from that as I'm just all over his nuts.
You hit with the first one, and he goes, "Oh!" and just freezes. But his hands didn't quite make it all the way to cover before he froze. So you've just got this like wide open clean shot, and you're just like
I'm going in.
Yeah.
Going in
yeah.
speed
That
bag
thing
in his
V
speed
does,
bag.
but to a bag, not a person's groin.
Right. To be fair.
Okay.
That's
and
my
how
turn.
long does that last?
Creative.
Till the end of my next turn. My God.
Okay.
I look at both of them nodding sadly.
Monks,
That's
listen.
how it works.
Listen, it's sometimes hard for them to fail that con save, but when it happens, monks, so
Given the time period that we're currently in, I just want to say that inevitably, whenever I fight the Rose, I really hope that's what drops it.
A nut punch?
No, just somebody hitting him so hard he's stuck and can't do anything to save himself.
That's fair.
Anyway, it's somebody else.
It'd be so traumatic.
Yeah.
Such a cool villain killed off so quickly.
He was killed by another cool villain.
Yeah. Look.
So there's kind of a momentary lull in the combat. Christopher, it's your turn.
Oh, okay. All right. Wow, there's a lot going on. Okay. So I've been reading over my character sheet, and there was things I was supposed to be doing before. So as a bonus action, you're all gonna watch as I pull out my quill and then just let it go, and it's gonna like float in the air looking all spectral and cool as I'm going to do this manifest mind thing, which basically means remember, Petunia, you're asking about if I had a familiar. This is like my character's version of a familiar. It's just like my book, except it's a quill.
Brain? You have a living book?
Yeah, it says, You can conjure forth the mind of your awakened spellbook as a bonus action. Well, yeah, it does all that kind of stuff. The important thing is, like, it tells me things telepathically, which means so it can hear and see, and it has dark vision with a range of 60 feet, and telepathically shares with me what it sees and hears. No action required. So I know of dark vision up to 60 feet, which is cool.
Okay, you conjure him, and you hear
Mama.
Oh god.
All right, I was picturing him as a quill, but now it's Biblio. It's absolutely Biblio. It's yeah. And it looks, and here we'll look at Harold. It looks like Biblio when we had him in the bag, and he was just like part of the backpack, like the
Yes,
little,
I love those days.
Yeah. Okay, so that's bonus action, and then as an action, because it seems like maybe we're kind of fighting, but maybe we're not, and maybe we need to get information, I'm gonna cast Detect Thoughts.
Okay. Is your bonus action summoning that a cantrip?
It's not a spell, it's just a thing I do. Right?
Okay, that's awesome.
I'm here for it. I know.
Cast your spell.
Yeah, so I cast it. I'm gonna look real hard at the it was the bird lady that spoke, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I can read the surface thoughts of any creature.
Okay, so
it just happens. It's great.
You look at her, and you peer into her mind, and she's sitting there, and she's looking at Helion and thinking, huh.
Maybe I could get a break and, like, go get some coffee. I haven't had coffee in forever.
Oh,
I do this. Oh, but what do I do about that guy?
And you get the sense that guy is the armor guy.
I think our bird friend is taking care of that guy. Okay, so hearing that in my head, I'm gonna pull out the coffee because I mean they had an endless thing of drinks, so I kind of assumed mine was an endless thing of coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good.
Sure.
And I'm gonna. I don't know if I still can do like anything because that was an action, a bonus action, but I will hold out the coffee and be like, so we would love to just be able to get some information, and it seems like the people here are starved for coffee. Or would you like some?
She looks at you, and her eyes go wide, and she will react on her turn.
Okay, I'll continue just
Combat to go.
Huh?
This isn't how I expected combat to go.
Yeah, last time there was a lot more grease and fire.
Well, the thing is that when you're an adventurer, not everything has to be like to the death or hurting people. Sometimes you can just talk it out.
Yeah, that's fair.
And
Sometimes
sometimes
you set fire to a tree of life.
Oh yeah, there's that too. I shouldn't have done that. So, but sometimes you get a combat like this, which is half the people you can talk to and half the people you gotta punch in the nuts.
Great.
I'm great at that.
Speaking of punching in the nuts, Petunia, it's your turn.
That's a weird
We're back to
segue.
the top of the
Seisha.
range.
That's a really
Punch
weird
in
segue.
the nuts with your sword.
Sure. If that's, I'll hit it with my sword.
Yeah.
Okay.
You get your what'd you call it? Advantage? I think you get that because I punched.
He is stunned, so yes, you have advantage.
I do. Where is my sword?
Why
There's
am I talking like... Okay, whatever. I was talking like Poppet again.
It was a fun voice.
It was a fun voice.
Okay, so that's a 19.
No, 24.
24?
Yeah, because you're rolling with advantage.
Oh, I did.
That hits.
24.
Whoa, that did a lot.
That's a 12.
12 damage?
Yes.
Whew. This time, with your first hit, you bring your... It's a longsword, right?
Yes.
You bring your longsword down, and there's this sort of dolorous clang that echoes through the hallway. And the sentinel standing before you falls to one knee and then stands back up.
Oh, hit him again! Hit him again!
I can do that. I can do that.
Ooh. Good roll. Better roll.
Even better roll.
That hits.
Excellent.
Slap him. Slap him.
Let's see. I'm gonna.
Oh my gosh!
I got a 10, but I think I'm also going to. Let's see. Oh, never. Oh, well. When I hit, I'll spend a superiority die to do my menacing attack.
Okay.
If it happens to be, I don't know if it's gonna be. I don't know how wise it is, but it's got to make it a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
I don't know how wise the suit of armor is.
It was gonna attack you, so it can't be that wise.
It rolled a 14.
Just need to meet it or beat it.
You have to beat it.
Okay, so it's a 14.
Oh, wait, he will resist it if he meets it.
Okay, then he's resisted.
Okay.
Almost.
Almost. Okay. Still hit him.
What was your damage?
10.
So 13.
13, excuse me.
That's what I thought. Okay. And are you doing anything else?
That'll be it for me.
Wait, what is your war cry?
My war cry?
You heard my war cry. I yelled keg stand.
Oh,
What's your war cry? You gotta have something.
Didn't that just take more time?
No, you can. Talking is a free action. You gotta say something, Petunia.
Can I just yell?
Yeah, but let's hear it. Put it in there.
Yeah, no, you have to role play it, Petunia.
Ah!
Wow, that was awesome.
That was great.
Way to go.
Hellion! Oh wait, are you doing a bonus action?
Not right now, no.
Okay. Hellion, what are you doing?
So Stacia, I gotta ask, is this a statue? Is it a person inside of armor?
It looks like a suit of armor. You can't see any areas that would show skin.
Okay.
Or scales.
Or scales.
Or fur.
Or fur.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Or feathers.
There's no bodily surface area showing.
Can't see any butt.
Okay.
Or butts.
And the groin of the sentinel is like severely dented inwards.
Can I attack it and not kill it?
Sure.
Okay.
You can do what's called non-lethal damage.
Okay. Well, seeing that the bird lady is being, I guess, somewhat cordial, and not protecting her friend, and we're just beating up the suit of armor, I will go to. I bring up my hoplite shield and I put my spear over it, and I flip it around and stab downward towards its knee.
Okay.
Is it still advantage?
Yes.
Stunning strike.
That is a 22 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay, and I have 2 attacks. Do I do both now?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. That's also a 22.
That will also hit.
You.
Hey, consistent.
That is 13 points of non-death damage.
Okay. So you strike at its knee, and as you do, the leg kind of twists as your sword goes down.
It's a spear.
And
It's a spear.
Oh, it's a spear. Okay, as your spear goes down into it, and the tip of your spear kind of rattles around inside, and you pull it back out.
Oh, that's good. Do I see any blood?
No.
Okay, and then the second hit attacks, and as that happens, let's see. As a bonus action, I will do my Daunting Roar.
Okay.
And it is a Wisdom saving throw. creatures, so more than one, within 10 feet of me, and they're both next to each other. So they need to make a wisdom saving throw DC 14, or they become frightened.
Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay.
Be frightened of the justice.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you do that, and
The armored thing. What was your damage for that second hit?
Oh no, the total was 13.
Oh, the total was 13.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You do that, and the armor just stands back upright. Wait, no, it doesn't, because it's reaching for its junk. The armor just kind of remains where it is and looks unhappy.
Done that to many a man.
It's powerful.
Oh,
I've seen many a time.
Quick question. Does that mean it passed? It succeeded?
What? It's wisdom?
Yeah, that check.
Yes, because it doesn't. It still gets to make the roll.
Yeah.
What about
I have a reaction though.
Well, hold on before you use it on that one. What about the bird lady?
I'm getting to her.
Okay. Maybe we want to see if she passed or failed before we change the outcome.
Well, do we care if the bird lady gets frightened?
Can I say what I wanted to say in my roar?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, no cry.
Oh, I didn't realize it was like a... Yeah, go. Go ahead.
And I'll say, by the light of Heliod, you will show us to Arcantha. And that's why I'm stabbing this one. We have bested your Titan.
Okay. So, that is your turn, correct?
Yeah, that's all I have.
Okay. As a reaction, the armored one, Christopher is gonna look at it and see that it succeeded against my friend's really cool yelling roar thingy, and the floating biblio next to me is gonna go no, and I'm gonna cast a thing called silvery barbs, and so
that's a reaction?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And so it needs to re-roll that save and take the lower roll.
I was about to do the same thing, but you beat me to it. Except for I called mine Klaus's ire.
Oh, I mean that's super cool.
This spell is ridiculous. I could never.
Yeah,
see anything
I looked
like
at that spell and I was like, absolutely not. That's too powerful.
That spell would never exist in Faerun.
Let me tell you, if that was a real spell, you bet my ass would have it.
How do we make this spell something that I can do? I want to be able to nope people in the middle of a thing. It's so
Seems
cool.
a little much for
Sometimes that just happens.
Yeah.
So you do that.
Yeah.
And the armor falls over backwards.
Awesome. And then
it's for the harpy. Oh yeah, it's a harpy. For the harpy, you hold out the you were holding out the cup of coffee, and the roar echoes through the hallway, and the harpy's eyes get huge, and she just turns around, looks at him, goes, nope, grabs the coffee, and scurries away as quick as she can.
I think technically when I was reading the spell, or when I was reading the condition, they don't have to run away.
She is running away.
Okay.
But she took my coffee.
Yes, she did.
But so the other thing I can do is now I can give advantage to somebody just for funsies. Since Elion was the one who made the awesome roar, Elion, you get the chosen creature has advantage on the next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw it makes within 1 minute. A creature can empowered? I don't know what that means. Anyway, yeah, you got an extra D20 and then
you really get all of that with that one spell?
Yeah.
I've spent the last couple of minutes rereading this spell because there's a lot going on.
Very good spell.
Yeah, Petunia, thanks for helping with some of these words because there's a lot going on. Anyway, Christopher is going to be really upset about the coffee.
Gariel.
It is your turn.
So, but before my turn, I would like to use that readied action. So at the end of her turn, I'm gonna go ahead and use my readied action.
We went into a new round, so the readied action went away.
Oh.
No, it doesn't go away until your next turn goes around.
Goes away at the top of the round.
I don't think that's true.
Well,
I'm pretty sure.
You're the labyrinth master, so whatever you say is. So.
Labyrinth master.
If that's,
oh my god, that's amazing.
If that's
now
what
I'm wondering if I learned the game wrong.
Well, my assumption is that if you were to go last, for instance, it's not like because you go last you can never hold an action.
I thought it was until the start of your next turn, but I could be wrong. Cause yeah, if you went last, then well, sucks to be you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it does when that happens and you've held an action.
So. Well, certain. I'm almost certain that's never happened to you.
I have a very good friend who says whenever that happens that you're not actually going last on that round, but you're going first the next time. So maybe that's what it really means.
Okay.
But.
You know what? I'm gonna allow it because this is a fun game.
Oh, okay. Well, I was just gonna cast Ray of Frost.
Okay.
To try and slow her down from running away.
Oh, okay.
Because
clever.
We need to talk. So, yeah. So I'll pull out the card. And flash it in, and
hope she doesn't have a wall.
So I rolled a hit.
Yes.
That is a 17.
Oh, you know what? I forgot some. Okay, yeah. That will hit. So, let me see here. So, how much damage does she take?
She takes 14 cold damage, and her speed is reduced by 10.
Okay. Sweetie, I need you to sing a song that something dying would be sung about.
I don't sing.
You have to sing.
That's Harold.
You have to sing.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Well, I wasn't trying to kill her. Oops.
Well, you did.
I mean...
Yeah, when I was looking through the rules, it didn't really... It didn't look like spells could be non-lethal.
Well, let's just say accidentally encased her in ice and she fell over and shattered.
Okay. Ooh!
I have a really dark question to ask.
But I need you to do that in the form of a song.
I freeze her in the ice and I kill her. I'm just not a good singer. I'm sorry.
That was wonderful.
My performance is real low. Deception high, performance low.
I mean, isn't performing just a really high deception?
I got a song for you. It just goes da 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 da.
I have a very, very, very dark question to ask.
Yes.
Because Detect Thoughts is up for an entire minute. What's she thinking about before she dies?
Oh my god!
Or Kira, that's really messed up.
I know. I'm trying to be Christopher, and Christopher doesn't care.
Oh my god! This is a cool ass elephant.
So, you're peering into her mind, and you hear as Helion roars, you hear her thoughts, and she says, shit. Wait a minute, I should be better at not being afraid. Oh, but I forgot, and it's too late to apply that, so shit. And then she reaches out, and her thought is just one thought. Coffee. And she grabs the coffee and begins, like, scuttling away. And then, oh, God, oh, that's cold. Oh, that's cold. Cold. Oh, I'm falling. And then...
And you know what, Christopher? You have to live with that forever because you never forget.
That's true. I feel really, really, really bad. I'm gonna try to pretend to be Christopher who doesn't.
Just remember, this is fiction.
My character will go, my bad.
No, I appreciate it. She took my coffee.
Yes. It's going to be
There
cold
is
now.
a coffee cup that is sitting under a pile of ice.
I hope you like iced coffee.
I do now. And I'll walk over and pick it up with my trunk.
And Harold.
Am I supposed to feel guilty about some of the things that my characters do?
But I thought you said that was my held action, so...
Oh, that's right. That was your held out. Yeah. Honey, what are you doing?
Is the armored guy still alive?
He's currently like okay, let me see if I can. He's currently like laying on his back with his hands down here, like trying to cover his junk, and his feet are up like this.
I need that as a gif.
Please don't.
You're as cold as ice.
Oh, that.
Sacrifice your nuts.
Oh, that's good. See, Harold. That's why you're the musician. That's real good.
Thank you.
All right. Well, he looks like he's still moving. So, I'm gonna walk up to him, and I'm gonna pull out my bident.
Your what?
Bident.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Is that some kind of special trident?
It's
a two-pronged trident.
Yeah. So it's not a trident. It's a bident because there's only two.
So why isn't a spear called a single dent?
An ident?
An uni dent.
I put a dent in its armor.
You did.
Are you attacking?
I mean, are we trying to get information from them, or do we know where we're going?
Before you is a large door.
Oh,
it looks like they were guarding.
Oh, we just go through the door. Answer easily. So I'm going to use my Bident, and I'm going to cast Bident of Salsa, and I'm going to erupt my Bident in greenish blue flames, and I'm going to stab into him.
Greenish blue flames.
That sounds awesome. Also, I misheard that, and I thought you talked about putting your Bident in sauce, and I got very hungry.
Sid too.
Salsa.
Why wasn't just me?
Bident
But
of
that
Salsa.
sounded real cool.
Okay, roll to hit with advantage.
Bident of salsa.
Bident of salsa.
Yeah. That is what I heard.
Harold, can you sing a salsa about a Bident?
That is... I got a 22 to hit.
That hits.
I think maybe more because it's a weapon attack. Yeah, sorry, 23. So...
That definitely hits. That hits a lot.
I think it's... Hold on. I'm a high enough level. It is...
Are you trying to make the salsa spicy enough to kill it?
That's a good question.
Okay, yeah, I don't...
Ignoring you is probably in play.
Okay, it's just a D8 fire. Okay. So I do... How much damage do I do with this? A D6, because I'm using it one-handed. So 4 plus... So 10 piercing, and... I'll just roll that here. And 6 fire.
I need you to sing another song.
Yeah, okay. All right. You're not cold as ice because your nuts are on fire. How's that? Is that good?
That was really good.
All right.
Harold, I think you have competition.
I know. No.
I would like to, you know, what we should do is we should have a concert between the two of us and just have a battle of the bands. What do you think, Ariel?
I think I can bullshit my way into making the crowd vote for me, but
that's true. You probably could.
but without even singing a word.
I wouldn't do a lie off with you, but.
And before you is a door.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, Harold, I have a weird question for you.
For me? All right.
Yeah, because I was reading over all about in this book about like consent and safety and things.
Mm-hmm.
Are you okay if my character reads your thoughts?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. I'm gonna. I don't think we're fighting anymore, right?
No, I'm about to kick this door open.
Okay. Well, because you were super upset before, or Hook was. So I'm gonna move my detect thoughts to Hook, and I want to see what Hook is thinking about, so I can try to make him feel better.
Okay, here's what Hook is thinking about. It is so hard to constantly try to pick apart these things people are saying and make sentences out of them. It's ridiculous, honestly. I mean, who puts a curse on a bird person like this? It's ridiculous. And here I am trying to keep track of every single word everybody says and make some kind of string of sentence that makes sense. And it's almost impossible. And if I don't do that and I don't use the things they say, they think that I'm probably bullshitting and I heard it somewhere else. They don't know that I heard it somewhere else. And it doesn't make any sense from a narrative's perspective. God, it's tough being a Kenku. Oh, kicking open this door. And then I kick open the door.
You kick open the door, and before you is black space.
When I kick it open, I scream, "Hi, fucking yeah!"
Okay. There's nothing but black space. And do you move inside the room?
Oh yeah, I'm dumb.
Oh, it's a room?
Yes.
Okay. You said it was just black space.
Well, it's
and
black
I'm like,
space, but I mean, it's beyond a door, so we're gonna call
This
it a room.
character has a intelligence modifier of +0. Come on, he can't be. I'm way smarter than him.
Mine's lower than yours, so I guess I would walk through too then.
I was gonna do something, but then.
Oh, go! You can do.
Well, it's gonna take in-game 10 minutes.
Oh.
Well, I can wait. I got my mug.
I want to Oracle's Insight, which is detect magic.
That's cool.
On.
Just have it up. It lasts for 10 minutes, so I just want to have it up.
Okay.
So.
While that's happening, you see that Helion is trying to scoop all the pieces of the ice back together.
I'm going to turn to Helion, and I'm going to walk over, and I'm going to pat him on the shoulder twice, and I'm going to look him in the eyes. It's just kind of make eye contact and be like, "That's rough, buddy."
I'm gonna come up behind Hook and just give him a little pat on the shoulder. And I'm gonna cast tongues, which this spell grants the creature you touch the ability to understand any spoken language it hears. Moreover, this was the thing that made me think of it. When the target speaks, any creature that knows at least one language can hear the target understand what it says.
Okay.
And how long does that last?
It's an hour as long as I am thinking about it.
Okay. So would that have any mechanical benefits on you?
I would assume that the Kenku thing doesn't. Because whatever you say, we should be able to understand now, right?
I am going to agree with you. And Hook, you can now form sentences all on your own without having to rely on things other people have said for the next hour, as long as Christopher is concentrating on the spell.
Ooh.
I have your.
Happening?
Oh yeah, because I would have had to touch you to do it. That's why, you feel a little trunk tap on your feathery shoulder, and then Christopher says, "I have your back." And then just walks away, because that's cool. You do a cool thing, and then you're supposed to walk away. So I walk away.
I look over at Helion, and I'm like, "Whoa. I can actually say anything I want to now. This is a little bit weird." Well, you don't take a job at a door that people have to go to and then threaten to beat people up over it without expecting that occasionally you're going to get frozen and thrown on the ground and spattered into pieces. It's not like we did something evil here.
But Hook.
Yeah.
Would you do the same to a guard protecting a prison?
Is Talon inside?
I mean, technically, we are in the underworld, and they were already dead.
Helion.
Mm-hmm.
Make me a religion roll.
It's good. Half a scholar.
No, I got that.
You're not a bard. You don't have half proficiency. Like, literally, that's where my brain went. Oh.
Semi-scholarly, this man.
So I got a 4.
You're looking at Hook, and something starts to come to mind, and then you smell coffee, and you're reminded of the ice harpy on the ground, and
That's
you get distracted.
that's the one I was scooping up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you get distracted, and the thing that was starting to come to your mind does not come to your mind.
The thing
as Muriel is casting her spell, smoke. No, mist. We'll go mist. Mist starts to pour from her eyes, and it's this beautiful, like, purple and fuchsia mist.
Mist coming from the eyes? That's creepy as fuck. I would
know,
not
right?
kill people that have misty eyes.
I know. And the scleras of her eyes turn red, and her irises turn purple. And for how long does it last?
10 minutes.
For the next 10 minutes, she has eyes that have rising mist shooting out of them. And if you look closely, if you peer closely at the mist, you see stars within it.
That's scary.
And the door is open in front of you. You move in.
We should move forward.
As we do, I continue talking to Hook, and I say, it's just, she didn't attack.
Yeah, I know. What a really dumb thing to do when 5 people come at you with swords and fists.
What?
Did you see how hard I hit that guy in the nuts? I'd have killed me.
They're just doing their job. No one's here to say that they weren't good people.
Well, you know, they weren't great at the job.
They were
you doing here?
Oh, there's somebody talking inside there. Hold on. Wait, before we go inside. Route 1, hold on. Hurry, don't do it.
Harold, make a Constitution save.
Oh, man.
As soon as I hear the voice, I'm going to use Divine Sense again.
Okay.
Oh, we could always look at the alignment of those creatures, and that way it would probably, you know, if there was an evil aligned, you'd probably feel a little less bad about it, right?
Also, weren't they protecting the thing we're trying to stop from turning people into stone?
Oh, I Harold feels awful about them.
We're here to find Arcantha, not to fight
I got a 13 on my con.
Hythonia. If Hythonia happens to be here, then yes, they were protecting, but we do not know that. We didn't have time to talk to them.
You take way better notes than I do.
True.
Yeah.
He's really awesome, by the way.
But
Salazar.
Petunia, Helion looks at you at what you said, and he looks very earnest, and he says, even bad people can change their ways.
Yeah, well, I got 13. I don't know what I got on my... I don't know how drunk I am before I say this.
You're sobering up a little bit.
Okay. I'll turn and I'll be like, well, her last act was stealing something. So...
What are you doing?
Oh, right, you're still here. Hi. I feel like I got a pregame again. All right, hey. All right, let's do this.
Character.
Hold on, Seisha, did I get anything from Divine Sense?
Oh, that's right.
It's gone again.
You feel this area is dark. Not in an absence of light kind of way, but in a hollow kind of way.
Oh, okay.
In a reading someone's thoughts as they fall to their deaths kind of way.
Listen, I'm going to feel bad about that for a while, but I'm trying to role play, all right?
No, you're doing great. And remember,
read...
these are just words. They're not, nobody actually died.
I know, Harold, but I was reading your notes on improv, and I'm trying to do the whole thing, but now I'm wondering if I really should have played a Loxodon who's kind of evil.
No, you're absolutely fine. I love it.
Okay, good.
In front of you, from the darkness, emerges a circle. And this circle looks like it was once copper, but it has developed a thick patina over it that leaves it looking green. And on it is a relief of a face, a woman's face that looks fierce and angry and horrible. And around it are serpents, all surrounding. There are wings that protrude from the back of the head. And the mouth moves once again and says, "What are you doing here?"
Guys, step 2.
Okay. I think
Salazar, do the thing.
Helion's going to step forward and very strongly stand adventurely, and he's going to say, "We are Wooburg, an adventuring troop looking for Arcantha so that we may stop Hythonia. Sent by Clothis, the god of destiny."
Goddess.
Good. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess goddess, but I mean, what is the deity?
She was specifically mentioned as being a feminine.
Okay. Goddess.
The deity works.
Yeah, goddess of destiny.
Well, you happen to be in luck because you have found me. I am Arcantha.
Now step 2? No.
Oh wait, no, I'm not there.
No, Harold, we gotta talk to him first, and then if they attack, then we defend ourselves.
Yeah, that was Hook asking, but yeah, that's fair.
Oh, okay.
No, we should wait and talk first.
So, you say you're trying to stop Hythonia?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's literally what was just said. Yes.
I'm guiding you back on track.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I got distracted.
It just so happens that I know how to defeat her. I tried to tell some adventures previously, but they failed horribly. She found out I was involved. She showed them mercy because they failed. But since I betrayed her, she locked me in this form, and I was banished to the underworld.
That is just so cruel.
Yes. Thank you. Yes. Thank you. So, do you think you can do better than the last group of adventurers?
We could flip a coin and find out.
What? You know, that's really strange, because that's what one of the members of the last group said too.
How big is this thing? Could I flip it?
No.
Okay, never mind. I don't respond to that.
This is our destiny, and so we will see it through. Also, I want to be paid.
We will be paid in knowledge. The coin comes from the council. Arcantha, what do you wish in return for this knowledge against Hythonia?
I simply wish to see Hythonia torn down.
Oh, Orkira, that means that, like, later you can, like, take your memory, right? Like you did for the council member. And, like, maybe, like, when we take Hythonia down, you do that, and then we come back here and we show it to Arcantha, right? Wouldn't that be a good plan?
Yeah. I can. That sounds great. I was thinking about something though that she said, because remember at the beginning when I was having fun with ears and I could hear the people talking and they said banished? They were the people at the beginning were talking about how they had banished someone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought they were going to say that it was Hythonia that was banished.
I don't know. I'm really confused. Because also in the memory, you don't see who the person is that did the thing, and so that's why I thought it was a bowl, because
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Yeah. I'm gonna look at this big coin lady person and say, she banished you?
I suppose you could call it banishing.
What would you call it?
Trapping me in a damn coin and locking me away into the underworld.
I'm gonna roll insight.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's that thing that I'm supposed to do when I don't know if someone is telling the truth or not?
Roll
Seisha,
insight, please.
You're a really, really good storyteller, and also I just rolled the opposite of a 20 on my d20, so I don't know.
Oh.
I got a 17.
Okay.
Weirdly, Hook is good at reading people.
That's so strange. It's
that makes
really
sense,
not
actually.
that hard. I mean, you just have to...
Yeah, maybe for some people.
Okay, so, Hook.
Yeah.
She is telling the truth.
Okay. Still too big to flip.
Still too big to flip. Christopher.
Yeah, hi.
That bitch is lying.
Oh, I'm talking to the lion.
No. The coin is lying. In fact, you are 99% certain that this is Hythonia.
Well, I think the giant quarter is telling the truth.
Giant quarter?
Sorry, dragon, nib, what do you want? Anyway, the point is, she's telling the truth, so let's just go. What do you want us to do? What's the thing that we gotta do to prove ourselves?
Don't we get to kill Hythona?
I could get so drunk right now, and we're stuck here.
You are positive that this is the truth.
I mean, I'm sort of paying attention.
Right. Well, you must journey to the Orinad Mountains. There, you must climb. Oh, how do I say this? Nykthos.
Okay.
And when you arrive, you must sleep. Sleep in front of the stone basin.
Okay.
You will.
You're being serious right now?
Yes.
Why all of that?
Because you must get the no, where oh, here we go. You must get the chalice of attrition from he who holds it. And
I got
once
this
you have
mug.
that-
Will that work?
What?
I got this mug. Will that work?
No.
It's got tons of whiskey. Look at this.
Look at
this.
You
It is
are-
still going.
You are a fool.
Yeah, but I punch things in the nuts real good. You should see your guy. Anyway, the fact of the matter is that we are here now to help, and that's what we're gonna do. By the way, have you met my brother Talon?
You know what? As a matter of fact, I do.
Yeah, was he part of the last group?
Yeah, he was.
He's still alive though, right?
Oh, I assume so, because she told me that because they failed, she let them live with that failure.
Yeah, he's not gonna really care about that. It doesn't matter. Okay, sure, no problem. Mug won't work. It's fine, more mug for me.
So, you're going to go there. You're going to sleep. You're going to talk to the keeper of the Chalice of Attrition. You're going to get that chalice. Then you're going to go find Hythonia. He can send you to her, I'm sure. He's very powerful. He will send you to her. You're going to go. You're going to engage her in a fight. And when she starts to... how should I put this? When she starts to emerge from her cage, we'll say. You are to douse her with the water from that chalice.
Can I roll his?
Harold, why are you?
You're right. I
You
should
are
stop.
so strangely into this character act.
I like him. Hook's fun. I want to be Hook. Go ahead. What were you saying, Gary L? I'm sorry.
Can I roll history on the chalice thingy?
Yes, you may.
Petunia, I feel like I should cast tongues on everybody. That seems to be helping with the roleplay.
Apparently.
I rolled
I
a.
don't know the first thing about this.
I rolled a 2, but I'm gonna use my precognitive perception. But I think Petunia, you call it portent. And
God,
I'm gonna.
You call it important?
And I'm gonna turn that into a 14. And and
14 plus.
And that's gonna be a dirty 20.
Oh, I can prestidigitate that if you need.
Okay, you have heard of the Chalice of Attrition. The Chalice of Attrition was a vessel that belonged originally to Hythonia. And when she was first trying to spread her influence, the gods came together. And they aren't able to directly impact certain things, but in this case, they got permission. And so they adjusted the chalice. Instead of constantly bearing wine, it constantly bared water. And the funny thing about water is it has the ability to erode things over time.
Or turn a forest into a swamp.
We're not going to talk about swamps, please.
Yeah, I'm not a huge swamp fan these days.
I mean, I think they're pretty cool.
Listen, Salazar, if you are the people that we met in a swamp, then I would think swamps are cool too.
I think they're pretty good.
Swamps have their high points.
Salazar being one of them.
Yes, being one of the only high points of any
They have their
swamp
low
ever.
points too, like drowning in mud. Which anyway,
But yeah, that is what you know.
in the mouths of crocodiles. All right. I guess we're gonna go and sleep. Nothing you can do to help us.
How do
along
we
that path?
get? I mean, do we fast travel from here? Do we?
Yeah,
Because we're in the underworld, so do we have to like go back? Like, what's our return plan?
Is there a boat? Is there a plane? Is there? What? I mean,
We're on a
balloon?
different plane. We're in the underworld.
Yeah. How do
I
we?
guess
do
it's the
this?
same plane technically, because we're on
It's
Pharaoh
very-
Steel.
Yeah, but you tell us what we need to do.
Is this one of those places that has a train?
Backflip.
You can't flip the coin, it's too big.
Wish I could cast telekinesis.
Venley would be very proud of you. Okay. The face on the coin grins wickedly and says, "Oh, I could get you there." Or, I'm sorry, "I could get you there, but I'll have to have something in return."
Ooh, I can give you something.
You have to give her the mug.
No, that's my mug.
Oh.
Get rid of the mug.
A mug wouldn't do me much good as I don't have hands.
Would you like me to give you step 2?
No.
In exchange,
Helion
But
steps
you have to
forward.
agree.
Helion steps
Fire.
forward. And he stands in front of Hook and he goes, "Hook, this coin has done nothing."
I know, but she's asking for something. Look, would you like, in
I
exchange
forgot I was
for
supposed to take my hair down for that.
would you like, in exchange for taking us where we need to go, I will give you step 2 of my plan.
Hook,
We're making an agreement. What's the
she has only been helpful.
I know, but I'm helping her.
That is
She
not
wanted
that
to
is
do
not a
it.
helpful plan.
She
I
wants
would
step 2.
love to find out what step 2 is.
And once you know, you are going to take us where we need to go. No harm, no tricks, nothing, right?
Absolutely.
It sounds like a Harold move.
Insight?
This sounds like Harold making a decision
22.
rather than the character.
No, the character's as smart as I am.
Gungs does amazing things. I'm so proud of you.
Gungs is fantastic.
Yeah, Hook and or Harold.
Okay. You got what? A 22?
22.
She will absolutely do what she says.
Oh, that's oddly specific. No, I guess we're gonna have to take like a carriage or a bus.
Bus?
Oh, no. I'm that's specific because I was being specific. You believe her.
Okay. I'm sorry, everybody. Hook goes, all right.
Is Harold sorry?
Harold's not
Ethan
sorry. Ethan is
There
a
we
little
go.
sorry.
Are you planning on telling her or showing her?
Well, she wanted to see it.
Well, she did say she wanted to know.
Then step 2.
Illustrate.
Step 2 on
Tell
me.
me. Illuminate.
Step 2 on me.
22 to punch her in the face.
Hold on.
Okay, go ahead.
Gariel said, I think the microphone cut out.
Yeah.
Show her on me.
Oh, but I'm not. Oh.
So 22 to hit me.
Yeah, I'll turn and hit you.
Okay. So in response.
No, this is not what I want. I should have punched the blue die.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to use solidarity, which I think you call shield, and my armor class becomes a 25 because plus 5 to my toughness.
Perfect.
So
it bounces off. You don't take
Yep.
damage.
Yep.
Harold, I'm starting to doubt your critical thinking skills when it comes to the efficiency of this game.
Hook is drunk.
I guess.
Okay.
Hook only knows punch, talon, and drink.
Christopher will clap.
So I punch. What was it? Sumudrin? Is that right? Samudrin?
Yes.
So I punch Samudrin. It bounces off the shield. Hook goes, ow! That's a lot harder than face.
Yes, and the shield is this like golden yellow, like half oval that swoops down into a flat and then has like kind of 2 indentures in the center. Just what the shield looks like.
And then Helion will say, you have been shown, he looks towards Hook, Plan B.
Step 2.
Step 2. So now it's your turn to take us to the mountains so that we may climb Nixthos.
Absolutely.
But you stay here.
Of course. And as she says that, her mouth opens. And it begins opening wider and wider and wider. And it extends large enough for Christopher to fit through.
That was very specific. Are you just using me as like a gauge?
I think you're the biggest one.
Okay, all right. I got very nervous that you were just eating me, and then I was
I'm
gonna.
really nervous about specificity.
Well, you just mentioned me, so that's okay.
Her mouth, no, or Kira, her mouth opened to be your shape, and that's it. Just a weird elephant-shaped mouth.
I'll put my ears out.
And now that is forever on the internet.
Someone gift that.
I'm gonna put my ears out, my hands out, so that I'm taking up as much room as possible.
Everybody follow me.
Okay.
I will follow.
Okay.
I go in, and right before I go in, I turn around backwards and go backflip, and I backflip in.
Excellent. And as you move into this opening, your mind goes blank. You cannot feel anything. You cannot see anything. You cannot hear anything. There's just emptiness. And that is where we're going to end tonight's story.
But
what
I think,
now? I was having so
yeah,
much fun.
I was so pardon the pun, but I was hooked. And then also, did we just die? Did we just get eaten by the creature?
Yeah. Christopher knew that she was lying, and I should have said something more, but you were all having so much fun. So yeah, I think we're all dead.
You'll have to play again.
that was.
Oh, I would love to. This is fun.
This was good. I think I like this story better than the first one. Probably because there's no greased up penguins.
I've learned a little more about running.
I don't understand how
The improv classes we've been going to have really helped me, like,
You've done
learn
really,
how to roll with punches.
I'm just saying, that one voice you did, we're going to have to do that again. I'm just saying.
But
which one?
Whoa, we're all still here.
And?
We're all still here at this table right now.
Listen, this kind of open communication between two people who love each other is very important in a relationship, and I think
still
this is
don't
a
know
beautiful
which
thing.
one.
Y'all can you can figure that out later.
So what if there were people scrying on us right now and they were like into the story? What would we tell them before we all signed off?
Oh.
And that you're naughty and you shouldn't have been scrying on us without telling us.
I suppose the first thing we would tell them is who we think of off the top of our heads is a person that deserves eldritch wealth. Ooh.
What do you think, Gary?
That sounds.
Well, while she's figuring that out, I guess another way we could do it is like later on, if there's like a charity happening in Waterdeep and people wanted to like give money to that, then maybe we can do this again.
I think that's a great idea.
Also, happy Pride.
Terrible if it falls Waterdeep where they would need that money.
That's right. There's a party downstairs. We should probably all get to. They're calling it Pride, and they're celebrating people who love, just people who love, and deserve to be loved.
That sounds lovely.
Yeah. So I think we should go celebrate Pride too.
Yeah.
Everyone should celebrate Pride.
I agree.
Loved and protected.
Yes.
Yes. What do you think, Gariel?
I think that sounds wonderful, and because I messed up in the beginning and ran 2 giveaways instead of 1, because I'm still figuring out how to do this. We're gonna do 2 winners tonight. So, because my ire is or not ire, whatever words.
For spreading more love.
This
is great.
Yeah. Anyways,
Pride.
first winner is Depuza.
Yay!
Congratulations.
I like that name.
I remember you run that shop out on 5th. You're a cool guy.
And the other is Synaptic Fire.
Synaptic Fire. I
That
cast that
sounds
spell
like
once.
a very brainy.
Yep. So congratulations.
Harold, I would love to learn that spell. That spell and this other one that's in my spell list, the thing about the silvery barbs. We gotta learn that.
There's no way that spell would actually exist. Nobody'd be that powerful to make something that crazy.
I bet Manshoon has it.
Can we?
He better not. He better fucking not.
Can we steal it from him once we kill him?
No, because we just want that spell to be buried forever.
Well, listen. If all he does on his reaction is that thing and not something else, I'll take it.
Yeah, if that's all he does on his reaction, we'd still lose.
I can tell you out of play. That spell will never be in our game. It is way too overpowered.
That's why it's in Seisha's game.
Way too overpowered. If it was like a 3rd level spell, maybe.
Seisha, I feel like you should have some sort of cool sign off.
Oh. I got it.
Hit us.
This is one Gariel taught me.
Okay.
Be good to each other. And may you always roll with advantage. Good night, everybody.
Good night, all you people who are probably scrying on us right now.
all of our scryers.
All right, let's get to Pride.